live. What is going on, guys? It is your boy, Eric of EMFC.
After see Zero Murdo.
This is Derek from the EMFC, and I'm finally back. I'm finally back.
He's finally
It's
back.
been like a month.
Welcome back.
We did miss last
Thank you.
week's podcast as well. I think it's only the second time we missed it all year long. But we are
We're good,
back
we're good.
today. There's a lot going on in wrestling. Again, as we were discussing the last couple weeks, everything's been kind of like packed little by little, and they're doing back-to-back pay-per-views. That's where we left off last time with our little predictions, our little speeches. Now it is post that and two more kind of pay-per-views. We'll get into pretty much after this little review. But this is, Wrestle Chat Wednesday, but it's on a Thursday. Let me go back to the review portion where I find it. Bless you.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh my god, I just clicked on my Instagram, which I haven't been on. Japan has broken the internet speed record, being able to download
Yeah.
the entire Netflix catalog in 1 second.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that a week ago. No. I did see that a while ago, though. Good for them. Okay. So, recap.
Bing, bing,
You do it
bing.
fast enough. All right, perfect.
No.
Well, I was gonna say maybe we can kind of review SmackDown, but at the same time, I barely watched it. Let's go straight from the pay-per-view last time. It was King and Queen of the Ring, and surprisingly, it was actually really good. Though we discussed it before, where we mentioned that we knew that these matches were supposed to be like the SummerSlam matches, but they did it early, so we already knew they were going to be a banger. A couple surprises here and there. Cody Rhodes beats Randy Orton, but they were both kind of fighting dirty to win, which is a little bit of a surprise. Cody Rhodes wins. Randy Orton was nearly going to punt this guy in the head. Didn't, but then after the match, he was hearing the voices again, so we'll see where that goes. Solo brought in the new boy. They brought back Tonga Loa. They already had Tonga higher, though he's injured. Now they got
Now they got
Tonga
Tonga middle.
neutral right in the middle with Hideo, whatever name was originally. It's Tonga Hideo now, I think.
Don't forget about JC Potato, all right? We can never forget about the legend, bro.
He's there somewhere. But yeah, pretty much the debut of them, and surprisingly, Solo does win the United States title, though it was very deserving. I believe that a quick event such as that was needed. As we discussed before, sometimes a little hot potato is not the worst, right? So I was glad
Love
that
it.
happened.
But Solo deserves it, and we already know that.
Oh yeah. No, Solo's his character work over. Honestly, with like the whole new bloodline stuff, we were already kind of like, okay, like this guy is really showing stuff. But like, post Ula Fala era with Solo and looking to where he was going to be, like I kind of feel like his character has just expanded so much more. He's kind of brought in more of like kind of like a joking side, but like one that still works where he can still be taken seriously. And like I feel that people were maybe not on board with him being a single champion last year, but like him winning the title now, like people are on board with it, and I think it's really really cool to see. Um, but yeah, wasn't a shocker in my mind. I felt it was gonna happen, but it was still cool to see that he actually went over and now see this new iteration of his bloodline with his new members and him as the United States champion. Seeing where that goes is gonna be really cool.
Honestly, as you said, it was very well deserving. Now with his character work and such, it was about time. Again, little hot potato. Does it go wrong? They'll continue the rivalry later. It still brought that shock factor, and it was a good shock. He has a new bloodline, which I think he's calling it the new family or something like that. I don't know what it was.
The family tree, his
The family tree. There we go. Yeah, pretty much him and a bunch of Tongans.
Yeah, we had a return on SmackDown. That's all I really know about.
Oh, like the SmackDown after? I was
Oh,
trying-
my bad. I don't even know what SmackDown
Yeah,
we're on,
we're still-
bro.
No,
Oh,
we're still talking King of the Ring.
I'm trying to think what
Oh,
else happened in
so
King of
sorry.
Queen of the Ring. There was the Queen in the Ring match. It was pretty good for the most part. I thought Asuka was gonna end up winning that, but Jade does end up picking
Same.
up the win. Solid match. Again, Asuka could wrestle a broomstick and it'd still be sick, bro. They did the right thing. They put the young talent over. That's what this tournament was for. Austin 316 said I kicked your ass. You know, they just now she's elevated. She was in there. She's like, it was a great match.
Told my coworkers that we did that's what's called Sporkle, bro, of the Austin 316. We gotta come back
We
to
could
it.
redo it.
Bro.
We could try. We still gonna miss a lot of words, but we could try. Speaking about just the women,
Some bitch.
there's another woman match there, which was Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez, a street fight.
Banger.
Did not think
Lovely.
that would be allowed in Saudi Arabia. They were digging it. We were digging it. There was great suits. So did Roxanne Perez come out as well because she's the new tag team partner as the new tag team champions. Ever
Very
since
blossom.
Liv got injured, solid match. Rhea Ripley wins, which supposedly gets the number one contendership automatically. So that would be the Raw after. And what other matches happened there? The Dom match got canceled. He's been having this whole theme the last couple weeks where he's injured and he's AJ Styles in the background. He's like, "I'm coming for you." You know, it's really funny. Yeah, it's really jokes. And I think that's it, right? The only other match was the main event match, which was
Cena versus Punk.
Yeah.
yeah, Cena versus Punk. Sorry, Derek, continue.
Banger.
Which I enjoyed the match a lot. It was definitely like an homage of like their past rivalry and stuff. They did like a lot of like the cool spots from what they did before. Very cool and unique to kind of see it done in a separate way where John Cena was the heel and CM Punk was the babyface. A lot of running stuff towards the end where Seth Rollins teased Cash again. Cena like body tackling Charles Robinson when he was running down to the ring.
Yeah, because he was doing his like quick run in the ring from like the ramp. Is his legendary signature, and he got
From
wrecked.
WrestleMania. Yeah.
Another moment where for I guess we've been seeing like bits since Saturday night's main event where Cena tends to like hesitate or kind of teases that like he's not fully gone, which we spoke about during the heel turn and I had spoke about like how as much as I love Cena's heel run, like it doesn't feel authentic to me because Cena isn't a bad guy, right? And you even see how he still carries himself like in like WWE appearances outside the ring. Like he's not like aside from like his Fanatics fiasco where he was just being like stupid for no reason whatsoever. There was that point where he kind of like had like that hesitation where he was like, you know what, I'm not gonna use the title, whatever. He had like a mini like face turn where he attitude adjusted Bronson Reed, which like everybody lost their shit for because it's like, oh my god, like Cena can still lift up like huge guys kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And like him and Punk had a moment where they kind of like shook hands, but then like Cena recreated that moment where he kind of had that look in his face and he kind of turned.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Cinema.
I like the finish. I
I
like
think
the finish. I like the finish where.
I think the match was
Um.
even pretty good too. Like the way
Yeah.
everything went. I think it was probably John Cena's
Yeah.
best match since returning. It was solid. They both wrestled good. And we've mentioned before where CM Punk was slow and he's been improving a lot now. I think that's just also the talent that he's been placed around. And the same thing with John Cena where he's obviously lost a step. But they went together perfectly and they wrestled
They're
the
both
craziest
slow.
match. Yeah.
It's great.
No, it was really good.
Yeah,
But-
Derek. I don't know. John Cena released a song in 2005 called "Bad Bad Man." Can you please explain how he's a good man?
He.
He's a bad man. He's a bad man. Sorry.
Great
go
song,
on.
by the way. He performed the live on Monday Night
Banger.
Raw.
If he came out to that, like we were talking about, cinema,
Yeah.
bro. But go on.
But yeah, I love the match a lot. It's the fact that he continues to tease the idea that uh, like the hero Cena is there somewhere. I like because it keeps people engaged. It's so funny because again, like you look at the fan base, since Cena has been on top back in like 2005, wanting to see a heel Cena, and now we're in 2025 and Cena is now embracing the heel stuff. And like every week he does more stuff. I'm like, damn, like I'm really enjoying this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's crazy to see still him coming out and not doing like the signature Cena run, not doing like like all the stuff that like gets the the crowd hype. Like he's just like being a heel in every sense of the word, and like it's like wow, like this is really like the scene that we're getting in 2025. This is really cool. But like those like distinct teams where it's kind of like, oh, like the guy that I grew up watching is still there, like somewhere kind of thing. I think it's still getting people like more invested because it's like they want to see him be a good guy again. But
I
we're
don't
still
know. That
loving.
heel entrance is kind of hard, bro. That's like
Oh, the
you
heel
said,
launch is sick,
it's fucking crazy, bro.
bro. The
And
towel in the back of the head,
come on,
like
bro, backwards belt, like
I don't know how this
epic.
guy always just comes up with like sick
The
championship
sickest.
entrances.
And then the
Like, cause
entrance,
Because he's the GOAT, bro.
holding it in front of his face, bro, while they're
and then
yelling and shit. Come on,
the,
bro,
the
it's
glare, the
sick.
glare from his hat, like covering his eyes, and
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
him, like,
yeah.
bro, it's so sick.
So good,
Like
bro.
I don't know, like it's between that entrance and the entrance when he had like both the world and WWE titles when they unified it, and he
Mhm.
just like clipped it and wrapped it around his neck and just walked down to the ring with it. Like I was like, yo, this is sick, bro. Like,
It
Yup.
was sick.
but yeah, no, I'm loving. Like honestly, like for me, like I'm just loving this run because this is like the first time we've gotten a lengthy Cena title reign in quite a while, right? Because like when he won the 16th world title, he only held it for like 2 weeks. I think when he won the 15th world title, I think that was at the Money in the Bank or the Money in the Bank because Daniel Bryan got injured, and he dropped it to Brock Lesnar like a month later, right? And then prior to that, I don't remember. But like a lot of his title reigns recently have been relatively short. Whereas like now we're actually getting like a lengthy reign where he's having title defenses against multiple people. He's like building his stock as being like a singles guy again, as opposed to kind of just being like, oh, he's probably gonna lose this match. He's probably gonna lose this match kind of thing. So yeah, and honestly, again, like it feels like a fun title reign. Like I have no
Yeah, I
problems
like
with it.
that.
I've been loving how it's been going so far.
Again, it took him a little bit to get going, but we always knew it was gonna happen. At
Yeah.
least I did. You know, we never give up on the idea. So
And
of
according to
course.
the sheets, it's not going to happen for long. But anyways, I
Oh my
digress.
god, I didn't read this. I'm
That's
not on the internet anymore.
that's the King and Queen of the Ring. So now,
Yeah.
so last week, because we had a little gap, we didn't review, but we kind of reviewed it now. And this week, we'll do a quick summary. Pretty much now they're rushing and scrambling to put all the storylines together because they decided to have two pay-per-views right after a pay-per-view that just happened, right after another pay-per-view that just happened. So they already had a
Yep.
big pay-per-view in Money in the Bank, which started those two storylines. Now King and Queen in the ring, and they have the right to fight their respective champions now. So they're promoting the whole Cody Rhodes to John Cena storyline. Not as much because John Cena took a little break, but that's okay. They are promoting
Jade.
Jade, but they
First.
put a little wrench in the middle because Canada's
You gotta
own
proceed with caution.
Trish
Oh.
Stratus returns
Holy.
to wrestling again. If you guys didn't know, two pay-per-views:
Cinema, bro.
SummerSlam. Sorry, Saturday night's main event, which is this Saturday, so 2 days from now.
So Saturday night's main SmackDown is what I'm gonna call it from now on. But go on.
Yeah, because it's gonna be like a halfway show, a halfway point, and
It's
then
basically just Gunther versus Goldberg. Go on. Sorry.
pretty much. And then Sunday is the all women's pay per view, which people were excited for. I was excited for. They have a strong
Be-
roster now. Problem
good.
is they didn't promote it till last week, which is
They
a week
didn't
away,
set up anything.
and now
Yeah.
it's a mess. So they brought back a legend in Trish Stratus versus Tiffany Stratton. They tag teamed earlier this year. We saw it live in Toronto. It's a great time. And now it's gonna be like mentor versus mentee. I think it's gonna be a great match. I wish they promoted it for weeks, but they're putting it together. Again, SummerSlam is around the corner. It's next month. It's the biggest party of the summer. So
Don't forget about Clash of Paris, of course. That's right after
That-
SummerSlam.
Completely fucking yeah. That's another thing too.
that's somewhere
Because
there.
they already have a match for Clash of Paris, though, isn't it? Rhea versus somebody? Or am I tripping?
No, I
Right?
don't think they have someone booked for Clash of Paris because the winner of the women's battle royal at Evolution gets a championship match at Clash of Paris.
That's it. So yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Okay,
So that's the
okay.
other
Yeah.
storyline is little promos here and there. Like I want to be in the battle royal. Nikki Bella is one of them because obviously Alexa Bliss, Jesus. Liv Morgan got injured. So they forced and pivoted to that. There's gonna be other surprises. Another one in the sheets is people think a specific Chicago wife, a specific person who fought Paige many times.
Oh God.
She's gonna return, so we'll see. They've been saying that for years, but who knows? Including Paige. Paige is one of them that's been on the news as of late for
She's not wrestling
multiple
until next
reasons,
year.
of course.
Don't worry.
So yeah, those are the other two storylines they're still trying to build. Other title, Intercontinental Women's title. They've had a little back and forth with Becky being a troll. Bailey and
Hold
Lyra.
on. We gotta pause, bro. Why are there 2 pay-per-views in August, bro? Why?
Is it Clash and SummerSlam? It's crazy. And then September's gonna have nothing, and then October.
Is this because they're trying to like keep Christmas away from pay-per-views? Is this why we're getting a clusterfuck this year?
I don't know what's going on.
I think they just want money.
Like, I think that's what it is. Like, I think they see that there's more money in PLEs, so they're trying to like load up the PLEs.
But
like,
is there
to
though?
me, like, well, I mean,
as we'll discuss with the ticket sales after. But
yeah, we'll talk about the ticket sales after. But it, like, again, like for me, me personally, I prefer having longer time within between pay-per-views so that we can have an opportunity to really build these shows. I remember Compare would say that he typically does like it when there are like pay-per-views closer together, but like this is like really, really close together. This is really, really close together. It's a lot. So like the booking has been chaotic and it sucks because for me, the Evolution card looks sick. Like I'm very much looking forward to watching Evolution on Sunday. But like Evolution 2018 was kind of like the same thing where like things were kind of like put together very, very quickly. And the show still ended up being really, really good. Because again, like the talent is still gonna do their thing and they're gonna show out. But it just feels that like when you don't have enough opportunity to really build these storylines, like for one, you're going into it with the idea and thought process that like it's like kind of like a filler show and nothing is really going to change. But for all we know, something could change. You know what I mean? So but it's shitty because yeah, like I definitely wanted to see more being put into it. Saturday night's main event is a complete clusterfuck as well. Like we've only seen Goldberg twice leading into this whole match with Gunther. And like for me, it's underwhelming. Jimmy Uso is facing Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship for some reason, and I was just kind of like, wow.
As we said, like we're kind of reviewing the weeks now, but that wasn't announced on a show. That was announced today in the background. In the background,
and I think it's just because they realized, like, oh shit, like we only have 3 matches for this thing. We kind of need to put something in there.
Yeah.
And like we can't do Jacob Fatu yet, so let's just do Jimmy Uso, right?
I can fix this for them easy. First off, we don't need to compete with AEW. It's fine. We'll get to that. Just cut out Saturday night's main event. Have one at the start of the year, one at the end. You make Evolution the first day of SummerSlam. The second day is regular. Have SummerSlam Evolution. You have a regular SummerSlam. You're gonna have the fans there anyways because it's SummerSlam. You'll fill the arena. Don't worry. All right.
Like Saturday night's main event.
Or mix it in.
Was a cool experience, but that's like Matt said, a once or twice in the year kind of thing. Having it at the end of the year in December when obviously people want to go and do Christmas stuff and there's nothing really going on. Boom, Saturday night's main event. It's like a mini pay-per-view. It's not fully. You don't have to get all the talent there. Everyone goes on vacation. It's great. I don't know. They've been messing up a lot with the pay-per-views, and again, it's quality over quantity. And sometimes we were complaining about Triple H's storylines going too long, which is true. But then he did the exact opposite and he's like, okay, you don't want storylines or you don't get storylines. You get matches be put together, you know? So, like, you have to find that middle ground, that balance, have a pay-per-view, maybe have one literally right at the beginning of the month and then one literally at the end. I'm talking 1st or 2nd of July and then 31st of July. And that way it makes sense to have two in 1 month, right? But I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But as you guys described, that's already storylines that they've been trying to build the last couple weeks. And I do mean trying because they're not even legit, I guess, right? The Goldberg and Gunther thing is random. It's whatever. The only other storylines that are being built now was Rhea and EO. Very quick. Just one conversation. That's it. They're having a match. The only other thing that really is consistent, was Seth Rollins and them attacking all the heroes. So Sammy dead, Jay dead, Penta dead. The only person who's surviving is LA Knight because he's supposed to fight Seth. The match kind of makes sense, but at the same time, rushed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's and like going back to like Triple H like dragging like storylines. Look where it's happened because now we're in with the Judgment Day specifically. Like now we don't really get like a full blow off of what that was going to turn into because now Liv Morgan's going to be out for this. Like it seems as though it's going to be an extended period of time, but the way that they keep bringing her back into the conversation tells me that they might be expecting her back sooner than they anticipated. So we'll see. Because I don't know, was it confirmed that she got surgery on her shoulder?
I don't know.
You tell us, doctor. I
Haven't
don't know.
mentioned it
I'm not on
or
I,
haven't
Instagram.
I'm
seen
gonna
it.
go look it up. I'm gonna look it up real quick. But like, because again, as I told you guys before, surgery out longer. No surgery, she could be back within like a month or a month. Like she could be back for SummerSlam potentially.
Mm.
To break it
So it's like a
again.
Cody situation where she's just gonna work through it, and then if it rips, it rips, or whatever.
Yeah, or like what they could easily do is again, like they don't need to have her compete. She could still be on TV, right?
Yeah,
She could still
which makes
be
sense.
doing the backstages and stuff like that. Like she doesn't necessarily need to be competing or taking bumps in the ring.
It's true.
Let
But
me check
as
real
Derek
quick.
was mentioning, a lot of the plans have changed. Now the Judgment Day split is not happening. In fact, they're getting even happier because the newest member, Roxanne Perez, is now the tag team champion, which they're setting up a match with random tag teams, a tag team from Raw, a tag team from SmackDown, and a tag team from NXT in a fatal four-way match to the death. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be fun. They're going to promote tag teams. Oh, the Kabuki Warriors are back. That's it. They threw
Yeah,
together
I seen that,
Asuka,
bro. I can't believe it,
and
bro. You
and
just
Kairi
broke them
Sane.
up.
I know. It is what it is, though. They're again. Asuka turns everything to gold, but not only the women's tag team titles, the Raw men's tag team titles. The New Day lost the tag titles pretty quickly to Judgment Day. So, as Derek's point is, they're not even breaking up; they're making up right now, bro. They're making up. They're
Not gonna
making
lie.
out. You know.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie,
so
bro. New Day, disappointment, but that's all WWE's fault.
Is it though?
yeah,
They didn't need to do the
so
Big E segment at all at this rate. It was a waste of time if you're not gonna bring
that's
Big E back. But
and that was my biggest thing, right? It's like, okay, cool, like you're gonna do this, and we talked about this where when they did the Big E segment.
mhm.
That's cool. Where do you take it from here, kind of thing? Because like now you have to capitalize on that. So now that we are here in June, after that segment from like was it last November where they did the whole turn and stuff like that.
We're in
Oh wow, when
July,
was that
bud.
for you?
We're in July.
Oh, or in July,
We're
shoot.
almost midway through
Uh,
July.
um, either way, does it feel like the turn
7
was worth it?
months. 7 months they've had,
Because
bro.
like they like the whole thing was that like it was supposed to kind of turn them into like a more serious tag team because they're still a great tag team, but like it was supposed to be like a more serious change, and now it just seems like we're getting like the joking
Yeah.
like heels again, right? So it's like it kind of doesn't make the whole thing worth it. Like you could have just turned heel a separate way, but so again, we'll see where they kind of go from there. Just checked. Liv Morgan did have surgery on it, so again, we'll see where they are in regards to what to decide to do with her. Um, but yeah, Saturday night's
Judgment
main
Day for
event.
life, bro. They're the only one that keeps the blood going. R.I.P. the
I
New
mean, I'm
Day.
enjoying this. I'm still enjoying. Like, I'm actually enjoying their segments a little bit more now because like Finn just like being like a
Oh
cocky
yeah.
little smiling jerk is just funny to me. JD, honestly, JD's been like phenomenal ever since he's been
He's been
back.
cooking, bro.
And I think people are actually like, because again, like before they were kind of like, oh, JD, big Funko Pop, and yada yada yada. They weren't taking
Yeah.
him seriously. I think they're really actually digging his in ring work now. So
He just had to hit his head off the fucking table to
yeah,
have people
he
realize.
just had to break a rib and
You know
finish a
what? Maybe
match.
Finn won't take the belt off of Dom. Maybe it'll be JD, bro. Good for him. It probably won't, but you know.
But yeah, that's pretty
Um,
much it.
Oh
And
yeah. So Drew came back, and also
yeah.
El Grande Americano is a joke now.
yes,
So
thank you. Those are the
R.I.P.
other
to
two
him.
bonuses. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean the Grande Americano stuff was very funny. With Kaiser now being the Grande Americano, I was gonna say the Alpha Academy, American made almost. They're actually straight up said he's like, that's not him. Chad Gable's injured, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Americano wrestles tonight. It was funny. It's been funny. It's been comedic. Ludwig Kaiser's good. It's the first Ludwig Kaiser match I'm actually intrigued in. He was pretty talented. He wrestled amazingly.
He
Doing a
did
bunch of
it was a
like
really
I
good
mean, he's
match,
always
and
pretty
like the
good, to
stuff
be
bunch of little
honest.
he's
flips, you
always
know.
really good, but like his style in a ring this time around was there was like obviously hints of Kaiser in there in terms of the aggression, but
Yeah.
even the moves that he was doing was very different. It was just like, oh
Yeah,
oh
that's what I'm
yeah, this is
saying.
kind of cool.
It's like something that I didn't expect. He was like luchador-ish, you know? And he was speaking Spanish the whole time, and he was doing kind of like Mexican lingo, like their keywords throughout the
Yeah, but
entire thing.
bro, his entrance just kind of killed me because like it's like you can't like his walk was so Ludwig. That was kind of like, oh my goodness, like, and it's just like at this point, it's just like, are we even trying to hide it at this point? Like, I don't think we're not. Like, it's
Well,
just really
It's
funny.
great though. It's so funny, bro. It's
a
like,
lot of
It's it's,
people,
it's really good.
yeah, a lot of people thought that this was gonna lead to Rey Mysterio mask to mask with Chad Gable, but now Chad Gable's also injured, along with Rey Mysterio. People are saying that it might just be Americano versus Americano, bro.
oh, that'd be sick.
So we'll see.
So they were
But yeah,
mentioning
they
a
were
lot of the.
saying for San Diego because Ray's probably gonna come back for that
Ah,
pay-per-view,
makes
which
sense.
is Survivor Series. If you guys don't remember,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
You're right. Yeah, I
So
forgot about
we'll
that.
see. But Chad's gonna be
Another
out for longer, I think. Go on.
probably.
Sorry.
I mean, he also just got surgery too, so he's probably gonna be out for an extended period of time. Another point that I want to bring up too was the tag team division on SmackDown. Recently, Ray Phoenix and
Andrade.
Andrade.
Andrade El Idolo formed a tag team. And again, I hate when they just like throw two random people together and say like, "Hey, just make it work." But
Uh,
god damn, they're
It
making it work.
worked, bro. But it works. They're
This is
actually
the
really good.
best. This is the best that I've seen Andrade since he's been back.
Yeah. No, it was a good
And
match. It
like,
was
and
fun.
even yeah, like their matches, their chemistry is like phenomenal. Like it works really, really well. There's that part of me that obviously bothers me because it's just kind of like, oh, like like get the Lucha Bros back together, and that's obviously gonna happen at some point. But like, yeah, like they are working really, really well together, and it's really, really cool to see. That being said, the Wide Six, what are we doing?
I was just scrolling through. I'm like, why is
What are we?
Montez Ford and Berto together? That doesn't make any
Yeah, because
sense.
they've been
So
fighting. The tag teams have been trying to compete, kind of like how they've been doing. Again, SmackDown is filled
yeah,
with tag teams. They actually give them the
yeah,
time of day, which is good. But they've been kind of bringing the Wyatt Six as like the foil for everyone. They've been dominating,
yeah.
defeating everyone. At the end of the day, I think it's even just I think it's Uncle Howdy and someone tag teaming right now. Like it's not even.
Joe
Yeah, I think
Gacy.
it's Eric Rowan and Uncle Howdy that are the tag team, which is weird to me because I thought it would have been Dexter and Joe Gacy
Yeah,
as
because
the
they're the
tag
ones
team.
that they were the ones that were fighting earlier, but now all of a sudden they're
Yeah,
the one that get the tag titles or
yeah.
the push anyway. Sorry.
It's just really weird. Like I like the story itself is funny because it's just kind of like the Wide Six are just messing everybody up. So now all the tag teams are just really trying to work together to like kind of get rid of them.
Get these
So
guys out of here, bro.
it's really funny because they did like this whole like I think it was like an 8-man tag match where like they had like one member from each team together and like DIY like Johnny Gargano is so comedic with this whole stuff because he's just like acting like a self-righteous like know-it-all like douche right now and it's so funny. But like he had like this really funny moment with Dexter Loomis because they used to be in a group together and he's
Okay.
just
Oh,
like,
yeah,
no. I know. Like, guys, relax. Like, I can get him. I can get him. He's like, yo, Dexter, it's me, Dexter. And then like he just got like knocked out. I was just kind of like, oh, for fuck's sake.
yeah. Get this guy out of here.
So, and one thing that I don't know if you guys have been noticing, Johnny wrestling chants are starting to ring out through the arena. People are remembering, like, wait, Johnny Gargano's kind of our
I think
guy.
that's just you, bro. It's okay.
No,
It's
it's coming.
okay.
It's coming.
There's
I
Speaking
similar
of
just
chants.
chants. Yeah.
Speaking of chance, yes, I am going to segue over to that. Karrion Cross had a great commercial break segment
oh
where
great, bro.
No, it was
um
great. People were so behind this
they
guy.
were so behind this guy. These guys, like the entire building was chanting "We want Cross," and even when he attacked Sami Zayn, and someone had mentioned this, like you really got to take this in. Like Sami Zayn, who is the one of the top baby faces on Raw right now, everyone loves him. Karrion Cross takes him out, and everyone is chanting for Cross.
Yeah, people were cheering for him.
Meanwhile, later on in the night, Jey Uso gets taken out by Bronson Reed, and people turn on Bronson because they f with Jey Uso that much. So to really show the impact that these guys are having on the crowd right now, it's pretty cool to see. That being said, and I've been on the Cross train for like a minute, y'all know this. I think we're doing a little bit too much.
No, it's
I
true.
think
Thank
we're
you.
doing,
It's true. It's too
Thank
much.
you.
I think we're doing a little bit too much because
He's good, but
Cross
he's
is
not
good.
great, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I watched, like, and that was the thing. That was the other match that was for King of the Ring or whatever. It was him versus Sami Zayn. The match itself, like Sammy carried it as far as I'm concerned. Match is okay, but like I feel like although people are cheering for Cross and they want to see him, this is like one of those situations where I would compare him to like a Dolph Ziggler, where people want to see him because they feel like, oh, like this is our guy, we want to root for him. But then when the match starts, they're kind of like,
Okay. Yeah.
eh, you know what I mean? And like the match, like the reactions during the match to me are just as important, if not more important than the in between stuff where you're chanting him during probes and stuff like that. Like, oh, we want this guy, we want this guy. But like, if you're gonna get to his match and you're gonna treat it as a commercial break, then like you're only really showing me and showing them that like you're not making noise because you mess with this guy. You're making noise because you just want to make noise.
Mhm.
And this is one of the
That's fair.
things that I have in my grain of salt for later on because
Oh,
I
of course.
feel that like again like people need to show it all throughout. Like Jey Uso, he's over during his entrance, he's over during his promos, and when he wrestles, people are loud for him, right? But then
Mhm.
people go online and say like he's shit, but it's just kind of like yeah,
Well,
but like he's getting the reactions literally at every point he's supposed to get the
Then
reaction.
then
So
boom, then boom in the ring, bro.
they've literally done that since the Royal Rumble win. So it's like you can't really listen. Again, I think WWE is deciding stuff with the reactions on the ticket crowd, which is in the
yes,
stadium. Again,
yes,
I don't like it because I'm sick of seeing Jey Uso's entrance for 10 minutes. I skip it every time now. Sorry, I
yeah.
love yeeting, but like it's
Like
just
you don't
enough
need
now.
to. You
Like I
don't
don't
need
need to
to
see it.
like. I don't even need to see him eating. Like
I
do it
don't need to
once you
see the
eat.
rerun. All right, like
Yeah,
come
you know
on,
what I mean. Like for
come on.
me, you want to
Yeah,
show me that you have aura. Don't eat. Let them eat for you, and just chill
facts.
there and be like, yo, you know, it's kind of like Kendrick Lamar standing in like in a stadium and
No,
having people
no,
sing a
no,
song,
no. You're off the
or
road. Kick him out.
Or
Kick him
Drake,
out, bro. Kick him out, Eric. Get him out of the chat.
or or
They
Drake
they
doing
had to
that even
lower his
though.
tickets to $70 because nobody was going.
Yeah, then they boosted it back up to $300 when I wanted to get a ticket. It's fine though. It's fine. But either way, but like that's the thing. Like that to me shows presence. If you can just like
Yeah.
chill there and have the crowd just like come at you, that's how I know that you have them in the palm of your hand. He still does, but like I just feel like you know, there's a difference between when you find something organically and
Mhm.
it works versus when the lame parents find out that it's a cool thing. It's kind of like, oh, like when
Yeah.
dabbing became a thing, everyone was into it, and then it showed up on Good Morning America, and all the white guys just like, hey, have you heard of dabbing? And it's just like it's not cool anymore. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, we can't
exactly.
we
It's
can't we
done.
can't we
it's
can't do it
You're
anymore.
not.
it's
It's done. It's
done.
done.
It's dead.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. We're dead. Like let's do something else.
But yeah, like as we were saying, a lot of pops are happening. What we were talking before of the Grande Americano, people popped for him. People were cheering for him. People liked it.
Yeah.
Ticket sales
Well,
are up, and then mask
hey,
sales
it's a
are up.
good
You know.
thing at least, but WWE needs to start moving some of them up. All right, you got Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. They're getting moved up, bro. We need more people for the world title. So if they're good,
Oh, he's moving
oh,
up,
we
bro.
love that. But yeah, I heard that they finally got to talk on Raw, so that's good for them because
Yeah.
before they were just standing there with Sammy or
Yeah.
with
That was
Seth,
good.
and we didn't know what the
Seth?
hell they were doing.
They had bear
So I heard
promos
there
on
was
Monday.
some. Yeah, I heard they were talking their ish. So good
Yeah.
for them.
Bron's on crack.
Like
Mhm.
they were
Absolute
cracked.
crack.
All of them were speaking. Freaking Paul Heyman was speaking in Spanish. They were roasting the
Yeah.
hell out of all the wrestlers, and they said we're gonna kill him tonight. And what did they do? They went one by
They killed
one,
him.
and they killed every single one of them, except for the end because LA Knight saved
Yeah.
Penta el Cero Miedo.
This
But
is
Yeah.
LA Knight's last chance, by the way. I hope he does well with this last push because
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
this might be the time that he actually
yeah,
solidifies himself as the Damian Priest of Monday Night Raw. I mean, I guess SmackDown or whatever, but you know,
SmackDown or whatever. Yeah.
same ish as that. You know, we need to get a couple more mans up there
forgot
with
that guy
Drew
was
and
there.
Damian,
Yep.
couple of guys, get them up there. You know, so I'm all
That's-
for it. Penta should still already be there, but it seems like they're just going to use him as a jobber for the foreseeable future, which sucks.
Kind of
I
sad.
mean,
thought
he's
that
made
he
eventing. He's made eventing, so I mean, I think he's still kind of doing his thing and stuff like that. But yeah, people are reacting to him.
I think he needs
But
to win the
going,
Intercontinental belt, to be honest.
I think
But
yeah,
that's just me.
it's about time.
yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. Another thing that I wanted to mention too was I also kind of feel like the hype around R-Truth has already fizzled out.
Oh, of course. It's the same thing as Cross,
Um,
bro. Next week.
yeah.
Who?
Yeah. Are you talking
Oh,
about Ron Killings, bro?
Wrong killings. Which I mean, he's gonna have a match with Aleister Black on Friday, which I think will be really interesting because it'll be. I like the fact that he is nice. I like the
Yeah,
fact
can't
that
hear
they
us, bro.
are actually getting. I don't even know mine. It doesn't recline that far.
You just fall back.
Let's fall back. I like the fact that he is getting individualized feuds, which is
Yeah.
more than what he's been doing.
Da, 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 da,
When
da,
he
da,
first
da,
showed up.
da. And all that stuff. Sorry.
But yeah, I kind of just like I got like what I wanted from this run with Truth. Um, it was again more of wrong killings, and I feel like since his match with Cena, it's just kind of been the same thing where he'll just kind of walk in randomly. He'll say like the same catchphrase where now it's like, "Oh, I'm driving now," and it's just like, "Okay, what are you driving?" Like, you know,
Are
like
you really
talk your
driving?
ish. Like again, like it's just like a repackaging of the same stuff with R-Truth, but he was just doing like random stuff kind of thing. Like, I like the fact that he was able to kind of just like talk from the heart when his first promo back and actually say like, yo, like actually talking as Ron Killings, kind of saying like, yo, like I'm not gonna let people like put me as a sideshow, but it's like you're kind of now just like to me, this match is just serving up for a future feud between Aleister Black and Damian Priest, which are teasing. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. I kind of just feel like that whole thing is kind of fizzled out a little bit. So, let's see him do a little bit more than just kind of randomly jump Cena and like not really give an explanation or, talk about it or just at least do promos and stuff. Um, but yeah, Damian Priest, you know, do something. I don't even remember the last time he's had a match. I think the last match he had was actually against Drew in the steel cage match. And now Drew has a match on Saturday night's main event, and Damian Priest is still nowhere to be found, which is funny because but
Well, I guess that's the next
but
portion
yeah,
here on the screen. We already kind of covered. Sorry, the recap of everything we've just happened. As we said, pretty much 2 pay-per-views happening on the weekend. We shall see NXT, and then also, as we discussed before, AEW is also having their pay-per-view. So we will talk more about that. SmackDown, as you were saying, the Street Profits versus the Wyatt Six for the Tag Team Championships. See how that goes. As you said, Ron Killings versus Aleister Black. Jelly Roll is coming to SmackDown. I thought that was going to be in the sheets, but they've announced it. They're starting his push for SummerSlam. He's going to enter the ring or something. I don't know, but there we are.
He's gonna roll into the ring.
Yeah, and that's everything for now. Looks like on SmackDown for a preview. But yeah, if you guys want to go into the pay-per-views, we can. We can start going into predictions as well.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Saturday night's main event is the first one on here. As we can see, it looks like it's only 4 matches. I'll click on the big screen here, but as a preview, Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. That looks like a match they pieced together very quickly. 2 big names, 2 bad hombres, that are ready to kill people. Should be pretty sick if it was a regular pay-per-view, but it might be like a 5-minute, a commercial, a couple commercials of Slim Jims here and there, another 2 minutes, a couple more commercials, and they end the match with an RKO, and they call it a night. We got LA Knight versus Seth, as we said. Hopefully this is the pushing point for both of them. CM Punk's probably going to interfere. The boys are going to interfere. They're going to have 5 commercial breaks. Done. We got the brother versus brother. So Jimmy Uso versus Solo. I think it's going to be an interesting fight. Solo is going to do his first defense. Jacob Fatu is going to interfere. Commercial, end of style, And then, of course, we have Goldberg versus Gunther, which it might be a 2-minute match. It might be 10 minutes entrance, 15 minutes commercial, 2-minute match. But I think that's everything that's on this card. There's no women on this card because they're reserving it for the all girls pay-per-view in
Isn't there gonna be
Evolution.
What's it called? Julia has a match. I don't know if it's on SmackDown or Saturday night's main event.
It's not here from what I can see.
It's not on Saturday nights. Wait, what match?
She's supposed to have a title match versus somebody. A
A
rematch, I think.
I think it's on
probably on SmackDown.
It might be on SmackDown. It's probably on SmackDown.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's only 4 matches.
All right, good news, guys. Bill Goldberg's longest singles match in WWE was against Triple H, so he's in good hands. At
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven 2003, which
Yep.
lasted
Yep.
approximately 14 minutes and 57 seconds.
Yep.
That's insane.
I watched that match. I remember it very well.
Goldberg's longest match overall, including tag team matches, was something in Japan that lasted just under 20 minutes.
Well,
He can actually
you
pull off
guys
a
know.
match. All right, you guys
Somebody
ready for
was
predictions?
oh yeah, go on.
No, continue, sir. Continue. I was gonna set it up here.
No, somebody said, "Oh, it'd be funny if Goldberg had a match longer than all of his matches, like together in WCW or something." Because I don't know what the total is, but I heard it's very low.
That's funny.
Mhm.
Or at least passes average. I mean, I did hear Kevin Nash talk about it online. That like the perfect thing to do right now is for Goldberg to spear him and beat him in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I said it will continue Gunther's a little storyline where now instead of being that ultimate champion that wins everything, he loses matches now, and he's not so super as people think. And then people have a way to make fun of him now. So he's like, "Well, you lost to Goldberg in 2 minutes," and it'll be like
Yeah.
it'll generate a lot of heat for him to like fight back and attack. You know what I mean? So could be a good
Makes sense.
storyline.
I was
Okay,
trying
so
to remember.
yeah, no, continue.
Oh yeah. No, I was gonna say that I could foresee the match ending with Goldberg trying to spear him, but Goldberg Gunther grabs him in like one of those headlock like chokehold type things and like goes to the ground, and that's it.
And puts him to
But
sleep in his last match.
That's what I'm thinking. No, I'm kidding. I'll let you. I'll tell you what I'm doing in the predictions, but go on. I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil it. Sorry.
You want to go deep in prediction and then afterwards do the video for the quick one-offs, I guess?
It's up to you guys. I mean, down for whatever.
Okay.
I mean, we have 8 minutes until Superman starts, so we gotta
Oh,
hurry.
my god. Okay, so let's start with just the quick predictions, I guess. Start the recording now. When it decides to start recording. Okay, it's recording now. All right, so the first match is. So we do now predictions. It's been a while.
Yeah.
The first match is United States Champion Solo Sikoa versus Jimmy Uso. Solid match, but I believe Solo takes this one.
It's an easy one. It's gonna be Solo.
Jimmy, no condom. No, I lied. It's gonna be Solo.
Next, we got Randy
Four
Orton.
letters, one word. Solo.
One word. Stop.
Randy Orton versus Drew. Banger of a match. Gonna be quick. Randy Orton wins.
I
Yeah,
think Drew wins this. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Drew wins this too.
Okay.
I think we need
it's
to
gonna
start
delve
sowing more
Randy
seeds. Yeah, we
down
need to start
into the
sowing more seeds into the voices.
then he
Voice.
punch somebody, bro. Who's getting the first punt? It's gotta be Triple H, right?
I think it has to be Cody. I think
think
to
he
really
takes Cody.
solidify the heel turn, it has to be Cody. Which I
That's
guess it's a good thing that it wasn't Kevin, because him punting Cody would like really, really like solidify that heel run.
Then everyone gets it, bro. He's
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
They have old render on there. It's funny. Okay. LA Knight versus Seth Rollins is the next one. A hard one. I still think Seth wins. It could also be a no D. It could also be a no contest.
I think I'm gonna take the easy route and say no contest. Cause I have prediction for later.
I think it's gonna be Seth. Actually,
No contest. No contest is
it
very
might be no
popular today.
contest. It might be no contest because never mind.
Oh.
I just thought of something and now I'm like, oh wait, actually,
There's
yeah,
gonna
it
be
could
1,000 mans flying out for the back, bro, for this match.
I know.
Yeah,
Everybody's coming out.
I think we're gonna be seeing somebody showing up on Saturday. And
CM
yeah, I think it's
Punka.
gonna be a no contest. Oh, that wasn't the person I was thinking about.
Oh my god.
It's a bad man. It's a bad man.
Oh.
Oh! Forgot about that too,
The
bro.
OTC.
But that's later. No, that's later.
One, bro.
No, that's later, bro. That's late. We'll get to that. Don't worry.
And the last match is as Matt says, this could be it. Gunther versus Goldberg for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is the worst because I'm like, I know this just shouldn't happen, but honestly and unfortunately, Goldberg's gonna win.
Hey, buddy, I was gonna say the same thing. Goldberg's winning. Seth is cashing in. Roman's gonna hit him in the face. They gotta do something. All in is happening earlier, bro. They gotta steal the news away from them. So you know what they're doing, bro. They're
Yeah,
cooking
they
up,
have to
bro.
go all in, bro.
Literally, bro. So, yeah, I'm gonna pick Oldberg. You're dad.
Derek.
It's either really boring and regular, or it's gonna be the Goldberg and the bullshit. So
Yeah, like I feel. You know what? Let me try to be rational, and I'm just gonna say Gunther's gonna win. But I feel that it's going to be Goldberg. But
right?
I'm gonna stick
Because
Gunther.
bro, if All In wasn't the same day, I don't think they would do this shit. But I just have a feeling.
Like
It's
a
either
nice
that.
swerve.
It has
Strickland?
to be, bro. What?
Oh.
I feel like they're doing it, and then that's gonna build hype for Evolution the next day. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god, Evolution! Blah, blah, blah. Roman Reigns is back." They'll be like, "What does that have to do with it?" Don't worry, it makes sense.
He's a woman.
It's called marketing.
He's evolving, bro. But yeah, that's Saturday night's
bro.
main event. Now that I'm recording, we might as well have Evolution. Evolution's up here. Anyways.
Evolution.
Mystery.
I'm trying to see how many matches are here.
Let's
There's a
see.
lot of matches. 1, 2, 3,
6, no?
4, 5, 6. This is
Bro,
the
yeah.
be all end all
Bro,
for
it's a
Triple
sta-
H.
It's a stack card.
All right, so then now we go women's evolution predictions. All right, the first match is JC Jane versus Jordan Grace for the NXT Women's Championship. I believe Jordan Grace finally gets her win in WWE. She wins this one.
I think Jordan Grace wins it because I don't know what's happening in NXT.
I think JC Jane's gonna win. I think they're going to find a way to keep her with the title, especially since Blake Monroe, aka Mariah
Mariah May.
Mays in NXT. I feel like she might be the one who takes the title off of JC Jane. So I think they're gonna keep it on her until then.
That's pretty smart,
Great
actually.
shout.
It's a good shout.
Very smart.
This
We all watch it.
This next match, personally, I think should be for the briefcase. I think that would make it more intriguing and make it a lot more fun. But they're having it one more time. Jade Cargill versus Naomi in a no holds barred match. Lit. This is close too. Honestly, I think Jade Cargill wins this one to set up a Naomi cash in the future.
I agree.
I agree
But
as
it-
well.
Okay, sorry. Jade Cargill's
Sorry.
gonna win.
No, I can put that together like that. It's pretty
Oh, okay.
good
I don't-
actually.
The only thing is, it depends on which. Actually, no, it doesn't.
Because it
Never
makes
mind.
sense.
Go on.
Jade's gonna win the championship against Tiffany Stratton. She's gonna be happy, and then Naomi just absolutely wrecks her, bro, and cashes in
Yeah,
Money
but
in the
where,
Bank.
where does Bianca fit in all of this?
That's when she comes back, and it's a triple threat for them. And
Okay.
Tiffy Time is doing, I don't know, movie time or something, bro. She's doing Ludwig Kaiser time in the Gulf of America.
God.
All right, next one, Evolution Battle Royale. With people such as, they don't say anything here. Okay. Damn. The winner faces who? The person
They face a champion
in Paris.
They face a champion at Clash of Players. So I already know who I already know who I think is gonna win.
For the Battle Royal, I think it's gonna be Nikki Bella. We'll set something up later.
Yeah, it's gonna be Nikki.
I'm gonna pick Natalia.
She's French. She can speak French somewhere. I don't know.
Wait, what is Bianca saying? Is her finger fixed? Maybe she'll be in the battle royal.
Who knows?
No one
I mean,
knows.
like again, like well, I don't know.
It's a Slim Jim
like,
Battle Royal, bro. Anything could happen.
Anything can happen.
Actually,
I feel
No.
like it's been since WrestleMania. Like I feel like she should be healed by now, but I don't know.
Then I'll pick Bianca.
Okay. It's presented by Maybelline New York, streaming
Oh my god.
exclusively live
Maybe it's Maybelline.
on Peacock and Netflix, of course.
Oh, thank God, bro. Anyways.
Also in Atlanta, Georgia. Crazy. All right,
Oh, of
next.
course.
The Women's Tag Team Championship match, Fatal 4-Way. It's Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. They finally tag teaming. Crazy interview she made this week. We'll talk about that later. Kabuki Warriors and Solruka and Zaria. Hope I pronounced that right. Solruka is the one that does the top rope and she flips and then she
Yes.
cutters
the
you
Soul
midair.
Snatcher.
And everyone's like, oh my god. And then she does those TikToks, but we won't discuss that because we don't
Seen
watch
it
those
live
TikToks.
in Toronto while falling asleep. Go on.
Okay. I believe Judgment Day retain.
Sorry, I'm just thinking. You said she got a surgery. She probably won't come to distract. I'm gonna pick Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
This one is
It's
tough
probably
for
gonna
me.
be retention though.
Because I can see Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss winning the tag titles. Because
Or
they're
they could be
really
beefing.
doing. I don't think they're gonna beef. I think they're gonna really try
Oh.
to run this into a babyface story. I think this is like the only chance that they have to try to really make Charlotte a face, and it kind of working because it's kind of working right now.
Okay.
That being said, I have two predictions for this match. One, I still feel like Judgment Day is gonna retain. Two, I think Asuka is gonna turn on Kairi Sane,
Ooh.
I
and
don't know about that.
I think it's gonna set up Asuka versus Io Sky at SummerSlam.
Okay. I
Oh,
don't know
let him
about that. We
let him
love
cook.
that.
Let him go cook in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Let him cook.
because
Let him cook.
they have Asuka confirmed because she had a backstage segment with Io Sky a few weeks ago that damage control is not a thing anymore, and she's
No.
gunning for the
No,
title.
no control.
But she rushed to Kairi Sane's aid like as soon as she was in trouble. Never did that for Io Sky. So I think there's something there where they're gonna kind of turn it into a thing where she's like the one common denominator between the both of them is Kyrie. So I think she's gonna use that as a means to get Io Sky's attention and use that as a means to kind of challenge for the world title at SummerSlam.
Where does this leave Dakota Kai? Oh.
Oh,
Fired.
the unemployment line.
Fired. Maybe she'll be a producer like Shayna Baszler.
Hey, whoa. That's my segment. Whoa. That was the only news I read, bro. Chill.
On to the next one. The WWE Women's Championship between Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton. I think Tiffy Time takes this one.
Yeah. I agree. I think Tiffy Time also takes this one.
You don't think Trish is picking up the belt with the help of Nia Jax? Come on, bro. Get your brain right.
Now we're old
It's gonna be
ass.
Tiffany
Go on.
Stratton.
Say it one more time. I was speaking over you. My bad.
I believe Tiffany Stratton is gonna retain.
Tiffany Strap.
I was gonna say Stratton's gonna Stratus Factor, Anyway, Intercontinental Women's Triple Threat, Bird Lady, the mother of Bird Lady, and then Derek Sting.
And Bay lady.
Honestly, Becky retains this one.
I have no idea, to be honest. I was gonna say Lyra wins.
I think Becky retains.
Because then they could do Becky versus Bailey random for no belt. And then Lyra can go face somebody again.
I think it'd be cool another hot potato situation where Bailey gets the Intercontinental Women's Championship, so they start adding names to this legacy now, and they still keep going with this rivalry back and forth. It makes sense until, of course, they have to put the younger talent over. Until I don't know, someone big returns or something like that. Last, I think Derek kind of already answered this question for us though. Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, Women's World Championship. Io Sky retains to fight. No, actually, I'll say it. Io Sky retains.
Derek, go first. I don't know.
I feel like it's gonna be Io Sky retaining, but they're really leaning into this whole thing about how Rhea Ripley's never beaten Io Sky. a little bit too much. But I still think Io Sky is going to retain.
Yeah, Derek convinced me. Io needs this win more than Rhea. Io Sky wins.
And that's it. That's women's.
This will solidify her as one of the greatest women wrestlers of all time.
That's true. Honestly, she hasn't wrestled in like 3 months or something like that. Something super crazy. I think it's since WrestleMania. So I think it's time to put her over. Io Sky being like a big name like Rhea Ripley would solidify her for Asuka to absolutely demolish her at SummerSlam. No, it would make it
need
legit.
the belt to be big, I think.
But
Because a lot of people are on Rhea's case about being Rhea Hogan, but you know, we love Mommy, so I don't know what the hell everyone's talking about.
Someone has to come and like kill her, bro. I don't know who it's gonna be because obviously Liv Morgan's not there anymore. They had a little mini rivalry with Judgment Day. Maybe if they lose the tag team titles, they freaking crash out and they kill Rhea Ripley. Io Sky retains. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm wanting Liv versus Rhea one more time, to be honest, but it doesn't look like that's ever gonna happen.
Trying to think, only like a Nia Jax,
not
someone
WrestleMania.
someone big like that would interfere, like AJ Lee or something.
I'm trying to think.
light up the sky. Paige,
Is there any?
Soraya comes
Nah,
back.
No.
She's teasing,
She said
bro.
that. Nah, she said she's taking a year off. So
That's what you think,
I don't
bro.
know.
But then it's Ronda Rousey
That's
who comes
yeah.
back.
That's also yeah. Hold on, I'm looking at the Raw superstars. Hold
Ronda
on.
Rousey, Sasha Banks, someone kills her, bro. It's gonna happen. Lita, she never got her like little comeuppance, you know.
Yeah, that can make sense.
But yeah, that's it. Those are the pay-per-view. Honestly, they look solid for the most part. I think even though they piece it together quickly, the matches are legit. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. A whole women's pay-per-view honestly makes sense for the amount of talent they have, so it's good that they're showcasing them. And then Saturday night's main event, though, looks pretty short. The matches are bangers as well, so should be good. Do we have anything else to say to this, or do you guys want to move on to the next thing? This is I mean, obviously it's a pay-per-view week and we had a lot of catch up, but it's already been an hour of recap. So I don't know if you guys want to go
We're
into
idiots,
the sheets.
bro. Stephanie's gonna win the fucking battle royal. Run it back, bro.
Vakir?
Of course, bro. Who else?
Man.
Ah. Who did we choose? Who did I choose? Oh, we chose Nikki.
AJ Lee or some shit, bro.
Yeah, that was Nikki Bella, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, put it
She
up
doesn't
again.
know how to wrestle anymore.
I'm starting to record again.
She doesn't have to. She has star appear.
What?
Right,
Oh,
so
and I think Stephanie Vaquer is gonna win the women's battle royal.
Stop recording. It makes the most sense. And what happened to her, bro? They didn't even showcase it anymore. I would know.
I guess they're just keeping her fresh until like she had like a little promo where she was just
she?
like,
Until she
I'm
wins
gonna
the
win.
battle royal.
and
It's
she
like
does
we
this.
fucking write this shit, man. But yeah, I don't know who's gonna run in that match at the end, bro.
You guys want to see the old matches of Evolution? The first one? There's a
we
little
should predict it. No,
there's a little quick one. Do you want me to? You guys are not looking at it, right?
I'm
guys
not
want me to
looking.
tell-
I can't see.
You guys want me to tell you the matches that happen, and then you guys
No,
predict who
no.
won?
Let me and Derek.
I
Let me and
remember-
Derek cook.
I
Oh, like
remember one of
predicting the
them.
matches. You're just predicting the matches in
Yeah,
general.
we'll tell
Okay.
you what
1,
matches
2,
happen.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches happen. Go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember one of them. I remember there was a tag team match.
Okay.
It was Trish and Lita versus Mickey James and Alicia Fox.
Yes. Wow.
Shut
You
up.
got
Because
that,
it was
bro.
supposed to be Alexa Bliss and Mickey James, but then Alexa got injured, and so Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. Originally, it was supposed to be individual singles matches. It was supposed to be Trish versus Alexa and Lita versus Mickey. But then they made it a tag team match, and then Alexa Bliss got injured, so they put Alicia Fox in there. So I remember
Okay.
that.
That's one of 8.
Sasha Banks
Um,
versus Bailey somewhere, bro, or something like that. Sasha Banks was on the card, right?
Yes.
She was.
But it wasn't the match.
I feel like
She's
she had
facing
a title
Natalya.
match.
You said a lot of names that are in this match, but you still a little. Gotta mix it together, you know.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. That's one of a thing. How's Matt thinks?
That's all I remember. Charlotte had a match with somebody.
Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley was on the card versus somebody.
Rhea Ripley wasn't even born yet. She was not.
Shut
on
up!
this
She was
card.
on it, bro. I
She
swear
was,
to God.
she was on NXT. She was on NXT at that point.
She wasn't even born yet. All right, next.
Yeah, but she was
Actually,
on the show.
I don't
She's
think
not.
she was.
She's
I don't-
not on the show.
I don't know. Did Charlotte Flair face like Nikki Bella or something? I don't know.
No.
Oh,
but
somebody else.
You're mixing the matches though.
Sasha Banks
Uh,
versus her.
Okay.
Nikki Bella?
There's the Raw Women's Championship match, and there's a SmackDown Women's Championship match.
So Charlotte was probably the SmackDown champion, no?
Okay. Versus who?
Natalia.
Becky Lynch.
No, but Derek got it right. Becky Lynch in a last woman standing match. Becky Lynch defeats Charlotte Flair.
Was she the man at that point, or was it like the other Becky?
No idea. There's no
I'm
pictures.
the man.
Okay.
Oh, I'm the
No,
man.
you click on it.
Bitch,
Oh, there's
I'm
a
the
picture?
man.
It looks like she was the
I'm
man.
the man.
Okay.
There's pictures.
You
Well,
know I'm the man.
go.
Oh.
Raw Women's Championship match.
What was what's her name in it? Ronda Rousey
Yeah.
versus Sasha Banks.
No.
Oh, it was Ronda versus Natalia, wasn't it?
No.
Asuka.
Oh,
Asuka
No.
was the champion.
No.
Fuck.
How do you think Asuka's on this card?
Did she face the Raw champion?
She is the Raw champion.
Oh.
Who did
Did
she
Ronda
defeat?
face Nikki Bella?
Yeah, she defeated Nikki
Nikki
Bella.
ASH.
Nikki
Oh.
Bella. That's 3. All right. NXT Women's Championship.
Rhea Ripley.
No, she wasn't born yet.
Io Sky.
No, she wasn't born yet either. Close friend of hers, but she wasn't born yet. Oh, she was on
Oh,
the
the
card.
pirate.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's Kairi
Oh,
Sane.
Asuka.
I told you, bro.
Asuka.
Yeah, it's Kairi Sane. Who was the champion though? Oh, sorry, Kairi Sane was the champion, but someone became the champion.
Oh, Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, Shayna Baszler defeated Kairi
yeah.
Sane for the NXT Women's Championship. So
And this
that's
was
Are you
sick
dumb,
Shayna
bro?
Baszler too.
that's
On
This
the
was-
headset.
that's 4.
Naruto
Hard.
herself, bro. Shippuden, fam.
that's 4. All right.
Natalia put somebody over.
So the next match, you guys mentioned Sasha Banks, Bailey, and Natalia. They're in a tag team match. They teamed together. So Bailey, Sasha, and Natalia teamed
Against the Riot Squad.
against the Riot Squad. Yeah,
Oh
Yep.
my god, Liv Morgan with the blue tongue.
that's
Back in the
5.
day, bro.
Now there
was more?
is the 2018 Mae Young Classic match.
Oh, so
fuck.
that might have been
That was Rhea Ripley.
Kairi Sane.
Wasn't born yet.
Oh,
Kairi
Mae
Sane
Young
just
Classic.
lost to Shayna Baszler. We just
Oh, right. Okay, so who?
close.
It was a final. It was a finals match.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dakota Kai.
No,
No, Io Sky.
no. Is Io Shirai?
Oh,
Fuck
right.
you,
Okay,
bro.
so Io Shirai faced who she faced in the finals. Hold on. Because I know she beat Rhea Ripley, but that wasn't in the
Hyper
finals. I
Diva.
think that was a quarterfinal match. Was it Dakota Kai?
No, but she did lose this match.
Wait, Io lost the match? Okay, Mae Young Classic winner.
Shirai.
Okay, Io Shirai, Mae Young Classic winner. Candice LeRae?
No.
Oh. It's that American woman.
The
The
Lacey
army
Evans?
bitch. No?
Who won the Mae Young Classic?
Wait,
Oh my
I'm getting
God.
close. It's somebody that used to be. Oh, it's Timeless Tony Storm.
It was Tony Storm.
Yes.
It was Tony Storm. Yes.
Tony
it was
Storm
Tony
won,
Storm.
yeah. Went downhill from
See,
Oh
there.
we're
my
good.
God.
We know what we're doing, bro. We got there in the end. Is there still more?
Yeah. There is. All right,
Shoot, who
1,
else
2,
was on the
3,
roster?
4, 5, 6, 7. All right, one of them is actually not a match. It was a performance. It was Lizzie Hale and Nita Strauss opened WWE Evolution with a musical performance. There's one more
Oh,
match
okay.
left. It's to earn a future women's title opportunity. It was a women's battle royal, of course.
Of course.
Who won it? Could be anybody at this point, but it's someone that you know.
That we love? That we
Oh.
like?
Of course you do.
Is it Nia Jax?
Yes.
Yeah. Go, baby.
She's not like most girls. That was a fun little game.
She takes what she's given. See, it's fun being the host.
Okay. And that is it for our little review. All right, what do you want to do first? Do you want to go into the sheets? You want to get nice and
What do you wanna
dirty,
talk
or do
about?
you want to get into the salt? You want to get very salty?
I think I want to get salty, bro.
All right, salt it is. Ready, Derek?
Let's get lost. Won't keep saying it. I take it with a grain of salt.
My bad, I played the wrong one. There we go. We're in the salt where we salt up, or Derek's not talking. I don't know.
So the grains of salt already talked about a little bit. So I talked about Liv Morgan's injury time and how like she may not be gone for as long as people may be anticipating. Maybe we see her on TV a little bit sooner, just doing like backstage stuff with the Judgment Day to kind of spur on that rivalry a little bit more. Um, my other thing I also kind of talked about, and it's like the fan engagement, and I guess just like the amount of opinions that we're getting from fans in regards to like, oh, I like this, I don't like this, like this is stupid, like the push this person, like don't push this person, and I feel that where it stems from is like again like I think a lot of fans have gotten to a point where kind of like us, they want to control the show. And growing up with Redacted running the show was that for a long period of time, it was more so him kind of like building superstars to the point where it became something that we wanted, not necessarily something that we thought we wanted until it was done in a way where it was like, oh, you know what, like I could see this person being in this position, and it kind of worked out. And then I would say like once we got to like the 2010s, that's where we got like the whole Dale Bryan fiasco and the CM Punk stuff and the Dolph Ziggler stuff. And I feel like in today's day and age, we're getting a lot of people just feeling like they feel like they should know who they want to see until they get it. And then once they get it, they're like, no, actually, we want this guy. Right. So I use Karrion Kross as an example. I'll use R-Truth as an example because, again, everybody wanted R-Truth there, but now people aren't really majorly clamoring to see him on TV from week to week. Like I don't see people complain like, "Oh, R-Truth wasn't on the show this week. Like, what's going on?" kind of thing, right? Um, one of the major hot topics is Austin Theory and how he's been getting like crazy reactions on main event. And saying like, "Oh my god, like Austin Theory's so good. Like we want to see him on TV." And it's like, do you really want to see him on TV? Because again, like the stuff that you've been getting, you're getting the crazy reactions for, right? So I feel like it just comes from like a sense of entitlement and feeling like, oh, like I want this, so I should get it, versus just again shutting up and just letting the show roll on. And I think in some cases, like you let the show roll on and you kind of see like, okay, like I'm kind of disassociated with this. I'm not really feeling it. Um, but I feel like it's getting too much now. Like I feel like anytime I go on Twitter or Instagram, there's always someone that's giving like a take about like, oh, like this is stupid. Like why am I seeing this person? I don't want to see this person anymore. And it's like, well, you wanted to see this person. Like I saw people complaining about how LA Knight was in a match. And it's like, oh, he's so old. And it's just like, yeah, but he's been old. And y'all have been clamoring that you wanted to see LA Knight. And now you're seeing him in a more bigger capacity. Jey Uso, everybody last year was just like, oh my god, I want to see Jey Uso, I want to see Jey Uso. And now that you're getting Jey Uso, it's like, oh, I'm sick of Jey Uso, right? When he lost the title, it was just like, oh my god, I can't believe he lost the title. But like, you were literally complaining about him being champion,
Yeah, exactly.
right? So I just feel like again, like this is what happens when you open your mouth and you say things. Like again, like I think a lot of fans don't know what they want. I think they just feel like they know what they want and they kind of just want to be in control of everything. And sometimes it's okay to just kind of like watch a product unfold and kind of see how things go and see. And if it's not something you're into, then cool, voice your opinion, I guess. But I just think it's a little bit too much, especially now.
It's kind of like as you said, when we
like
were
I think,
younger with Redacted or whatever, we were more so
Mhm.
viewers. Obviously, we have to do this because we're on the podcast. We have to discuss things, and
Yeah,
of course, as we
yeah,
like to predict, we don't also want to control. We're not on
yeah,
Twitter. We're not online like rage baiting or putting all these whack ass uh, opinions of wrestling. We'll either say this person deserves to win, doesn't deserve to win. This person did good, this person didn't do good. People want them, people don't want them, and that's it. Those people are like crazy obsessive out there, and they think that they can control everything. They think that they'll voice their opinion, and they'll like bring a couple people online, and they think, oh, then
Yeah.
they control the narrative now and stuff. But the truth being, the reason why we enjoy wrestling, even though it is predetermined, is that we don't know what actually is going to happen. Sometimes there's predictability. Sometimes we'll guess or whatever, right? And then maybe we'll be on top of like a fantasy or something. But when it comes
Get
to
this guy out of here, bro. He's trying to rage bait me.
when it comes
here.
when it comes right down to it, like we do this to enjoy. We do this to watch and have fun and see everything unfold, right? So as Derek's point is, there's a lot of people taking it too far online now. So
Well,
Yeah.
also to Derek's point, I did this with our main man Damian Priest, bro, and I'm not a fan, so I don't know.
Yeah. So
We'll see. I
uh,
was backing him all during his run. Everything was great, and then I don't know. He left Judgment Day, and he's kind of just
he did his
there,
thing
bro.
sometimes, but I don't think he's
Oh yeah,
done it
but
fully.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not to the point of like Jey Uso or everyone else. I feel like I was just doing it personally.
yeah, and
What-
like, don't get it
you know what I
twisted.
mean?
Like, as a fan, you're allowed to have an opinion. That's again, like, that's the whole point of being a fan.
Yeah.
You can have an opinion, but I feel like there's a difference between having an opinion and stating it as an absolute fact and feeling like you can do
That's fair.
better. Now, there are
Yeah.
some times that we can do better, like, right, but like at the same time, it's like, again, as a fan, we're allowed to decide if we like something or if we don't like something,
Well,
right? And if you
yeah,
don't like it, you can, tune out. We can touch grass, play some video games, spend time with our wives. You know what I mean? But like, some people take it to the point where it's
Yeah,
just
of
like,
course.
it becomes like, like such a huge like thing, so yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Like,
I
I
would
feel
also
like,
say, like, sorry, like Eric said, back in the redacted days, we could say a bunch of stuff and it would never happen. So then the fact that, like, again, CM
We-
Punk, Daniel Bryan, I don't know, I might have tuned out. I was eating my chips, but
yeah,
he would never pick that person. And then when it actually happened, you felt like you achieved something.
you
Where
see
now,
something, yeah.
yeah, where now it's like you're fighting the fight just to fight it. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, they're cool and all, but like they have their place in the cog and it's not the main event. You're not going to push Karrion Cross to the world championship no matter how hard you try, unfortunately. Unless he just starts picking up, I don't know, he becomes like Sami Zayn wrestler or something. You know what I mean? Like Sami
Mhm.
Zayn, even, I mean, he hasn't gotten this type of like overwhelming hype behind him, but he still hasn't even touched the world championship and he was with Roman for like a whole year.
Mhm.
So it's like,
Mhm.
as much as you want to, complain that this one person's not getting their time to shine. Again, it is valid to a certain extent. Karrion Cross probably should have a feud or something. But again, WWE has certain quotas and pay-per-view marks and ticket sales they have to reach. Only certain names are going to get past the public. Whereas if you showed Karrion Cross or said Karrion Cross to anybody on the road, they wouldn't know who that is. Cody Rhodes,
Right.
possibly.
Yeah.
Randy Orton, 100%. John Cena, 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jey
Yeah.
Uso, he's getting there. But, again, I'm all down for Karrion Cross, and it's going to go into my grain of salt because I have one.
Ooh.
But we'll let Derek finish his point. But yeah, like, Austin Theory, I would love to see him get another shot because he seems like on the mic, he has a lot to show, kind of like Solo Sikoa. But again, if he's not in the cog, again, I could complain about Carmelo Hayes, bro. Where is Carmelo Hayes? He should be up right now, and he's not. So, as much as you want to try, it might work for a couple weeks, but in the end, I don't think it's really gonna work. Like unless Derek said, you start tuning out or don't show up to the show.
Another grain of salt that I'll actually pose it as a question. So the Netflix WWE Unreal series is coming out soon, and there's a huge mixed reaction within the wrestling community in regards to whether the show is a good idea or not. And I want to see from you guys, like, how do you feel about WWE pulling back the curtain and showing more of the backstage stuff that goes on, and kind of doing it in like this documentary style? Like, do you think that they're doing too much and like kind of taking away the, I guess, magic in a sense, or are we at a point in time where like this is where the industry is kind of heading?
First, or you want me to?
You go first.
It's simple. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. It's not hard. And also, this isn't the 1940s, all right? We already know what's happening. People come on damn podcasts, watch the sheets. You know what I mean? Like they're in the dirt sheets. You basically know what's happening. So, well, what could you possibly learn from this? Like, what are they pulling the curtain on? Like, oh, we read a script, blah blah blah. Like, I just think it's gonna be interesting. I like documentaries on any type of sports, anything. I was just watching the NFL documentaries behind the scenes. It's crazy to see what you don't even think that the players have to deal with from week to week. So I'm down for it. But again, if you think it's the biggest travesty in wrestling history, just don't watch it.
Solid, solid. My first question to the answer is well, everyone, Derek has he has a new setup here, as you guys can see. He's pretty in the clear. Did you move like where you sit, or is this always where you sit?
So that's where I sat. My TV got moved to the other side now.
Okay, that's why. 'Cause I
Yeah.
see the TV, I
Yeah.
see a PlayStation over there. I'm like, oh, this looks like a
Yep.
brand new room. There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Brand new. Yeah. Brand new room, bro. It's
That was my
great.
first point. Two, I'm glad Matt went first because I don't know. I'm kind of split on it because one, as he said, if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe I'll watch it as something in the background. I don't
Yeah.
feel like it's too important for me to be like, oh, it's a travesty, but also not least important to say like, oh, I shouldn't watch it or I don't care about it. You know what I mean? I care about it, but at the same time, I don't have to see it. That's not something that's gonna be on the forefront. I'm more of a wrestling purist.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was taking in when I was watching wrestling this week. I was watching Raw, where a lot of people, when they're doing their super kicks, they're visibly showing a lot of their slaps. A lot of time, people are doing headlocks. I can see a lot of the conversations they're having. It's either one, I never really noticed it before until they started uncurtaining everything now, or two, they're just really bad at it now. But now I'm starting to see more of like the predetermined scripted portions of wrestling than I used to before, where I was like, sick, what a super kick. Now I was like, okay, this guy really slapped his thigh pretty hard, you know? So I don't
That's
know if
fair.
it's via the camera angles, via the way they're performing, that they just don't care anymore to showcase this stuff, or that they've showcased it now. I just don't want more things to be showcased that ruins the illusion, because then afterwards it just becomes like a dance, I guess. Like, you know the steps, you know everything ahead of time, compared to like a movie where you're watching it all, you know it's not real, but like you're watching it, you're like, whoa, that
That's a good
T-Rex just
take.
ate that person. You know, or that Superman flew into the sky. You know, I don't want to see the actual strings attached to him, dragging him all the way along, without the CGI in the background, right? So it's 50-50 for me. Again, I think we'll take it more with Matt's point, where if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. You know.
Well, I think you have a good point. I don't know if that's gonna affect like this, because
Like, it varies
like
with the
what are they
show.
really what are they really showing that we don't
Yeah,
already know?
yeah.
That's what I want to know.
And I think that's my biggest thing. Like, I think a lot of fans at this point are very not necessarily like super aware of what goes on backstage, but we know more than what we did. And I feel like a lot of the arguments I saw online in regards to why people don't feel it's a good idea, it's because it kind of removes that illusion for newer people who are coming into it who might still feel like it all is all smoke and mirrors and stuff like that. And like to me, it's like, WWE is producing podcasts now where you're having Cody Rhodes, who apparently got his neck broken by Kevin Owens, having a sit down conversation and laughing with the guy that almost tried to kill him like a couple months ago.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Right? So it's like, like we know that like behind all the scenes, like these guys are guys who work together, who have a relationship with each other or may not have a relationship with each other. And for me, like we had a glimpse of like, the backstage stuff with the Undertaker's documentary with The Last Dance, which I loved, right? And even with like the McMahon documentary, it was kind of like the same thing. Like we didn't get too much from the McMahon documentary, but we got enough like yeah, like this, I'm writing a show and blah 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 blah. This is the ideas I have, right? But like even like the amount of insight that we got during the Undertaker's documentary, where it was like, on TV, Vince McMahon has like a giant office with like, well furnished stuff, and it's like completely isolated. But in real life, like he has like a regular locker room that has like a paper that says like Mr. McMahon on it kind of thing, and like he's just chilling in the locker room there kind of thing, right? So even something like that, it's just like, oh, like he tries to kind of be one of the boys, but also isolates himself at, like in the same time, kind of thing, right? Um, like cool nuances to like, okay, like this is the stuff that we know, but what do we not know? I think for guys like us, it could be something that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
But it's again like talking about the whole fan base, like kind of wanting to control what they can control. I feel like a lot of people who are upset about this are again like trying to control the illusion for everybody else because they feel like they're in this special club. And when we get to go online and talk about stuff that we heard and what we think and what we see kind of thing, it makes us feel special and like kind of
Just feel
unique
special.
from everybody else kind of thing, right?
Love it.
Not us, like we again like but like there are a lot of people who like this is everything to them kind of thing, right? So like
Yeah, that's fair.
pulling that away, it kind of feels like it takes away something that they felt like they were able to share to themselves, like having that mystery to kind of discuss, like it takes it away in a sense. But I think it's a cool way of being able to sort of like see things from a different perspective. And also, I don't think they're going to give away too much, like
No.
personally.
Like I would argue if you're complaining about this, then you shouldn't have watched like Tough Enough, or you shouldn't be watching LFG because they just
LFG,
anything like performance center related, or like even you reading the sheets is probably worse than this than watching the show.
yeah,
Like what could they possibly reveal? Like they're writing a script. Oh my god. Oh my
Like,
god.
like
It's gonna be like the 24-hour, like you said, the last ride, whatever, the same shit, where it's just backstage showing you a bit. Hey, if they go into extra details and try to explain it and dumb it down for people, maybe. But again, I don't feel like the like noob viewer would watch this. I feel like if they did a different one where they did like, oh, like the 24 series that they used to do, but do it as a Netflix series, kind of
yeah,
like the sports ones, more people would watch that. I don't know
yeah,
if this even has any pickup for anyone other than us right
yeah,
now. Like people
yeah. I would
may
agree.
check it out, but uh, I personally will just have to see what it's about. But again, the only way that you could possibly get out of that mindset, like Eric was saying, and enjoy wrestling is kind of take yourself out of it right before you watch the show, because like we read the news all week, so it's like most of it's kind of soiled. The only time it's actually like, oh, I'm in awe is like it's a big match on a pay-per-view. So I've been kind of trying to like remove myself from it, so at least I can enjoy it more. But I don't know, I feel like we're already spoiled as fans, so it's not like this is gonna make it any like less predictable or whatever, you know what I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
or less kayfabe. Like we know what it is. We're in the sheets, so I don't know. I feel like it's like a dull argument. I don't think it's maybe I'll be wrong, but I'm gonna watch it, so we'll see.
hmm I got one final grain of salt before I turn it over to the sheets because it's been a while since I've been here,
Oh,
so
don't
I
worry. I
want
have
to kind
another
of get
salt.
everything.
We'll keep it going, bro. Go
He
on.
has more salt.
And it's regards to John Cena's heel run.
Okay.
And again, like I've been going back and forth with it. In regards to like authenticity versus just enjoying it as a fan. And for me as a fan, I feel like I'm enjoying it more because it feels like John Cena is kind of writing sort of like a kind of like a love letter to fans, especially for the fans who really wanted to see this version of Cena. And I feel like he is doing this to kind of appease those guys who are like, well, how would this really, really feel like? How would this look like? And like being able to separate from like the authenticity aspect of feeling like, oh, like I don't know if I feel he's a believable bad guy. Just watching him be a bad guy has just been so fun to
Oh yeah.
watch that like I'm just like enjoying it for what it is. Like I like if I were to do like a flop or not situation at this point of the game, I would say 100% not a flop. Like I'm so
Let's
invested in the John Cena's
go.
heel run at this point. Like I love it.
Ah,
I love it. I love every aspect of it, right? And even when like he even acknowledged that like all of his promos haven't been the best as a heel, and he's still. But like again, it's the fact that like he's doing something that's completely out of his comfort zone. Like he's never done this
Mhm.
before. And a person who has been he's given like 20 plus years to the business, knows every aspect of it, knows how to work, knows how to do everything, and is considered to be a veteran. He's doing something that he's not familiar with, and it's like kind of green to him in a sense. It's been really cool to kind of see him kind of like evolve his character to
Yeah, work
be
it
the
up,
way that
kind
he
of.
is now.
I agree with you.
Somebody brought up a really cool fan theory about the heel run too that I don't know if they're going to lead into, but I want them to so
I think I've
badly.
heard this one. So go on.
So the fan theory is that the hero John Cena is still stuck in the Firefly Funhouse.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love this theory
I
so
heard it.
much.
I heard it.
So
Yeah.
basically, the theory says that like Cena has kind of been off ever since he faced Bray Wyatt in the Firefly Funhouse. Because when Bray Wyatt took it, he basically exposed everything that was hypocritical about John Cena's character. And realistically, from that point on, even though like Cena's last singles when it was like a couple years ago, like or like, a couple years prior to that, like he hasn't really been the same since. Like he was struggling to really try to still be that guy, but he couldn't. Not to mention that the ongoing and like I love this because to me, like I feel like his heel run is also kind of like a final tribute to Bray Wyatt. Because Bray Wyatt's thing, especially with the Fiend, is that everybody who messes with the Fiend changes. And John Cena was like that one person that no one thought could change, and he did. And so people are saying that like what would be really cool is if they brought it back full circle and they did this whole angle with Uncle Howdy and kind of like try to like go back into the firefighting funhouse because he would be the only person who could access it at this point and get like the actual real hero John Cena out of there so Cena could come back kind of thing.
As loony as it sounds, I feel like they could pull it off. Also, John Cena has been cited as writing a lot of the Firefly Funhouse match. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So I know he's into it. Again, this is gonna go between the reality and the fantasy, like Eric was saying. Like how much can we like actually withstand of going back to that kind of like crazy whatever booking where it's not too serious. I wouldn't mind it. Again, give us everything for John Cena's last run. I don't care. I'm down with it. Like again, people could complain. Again, he's probably one of my favorite wrestlers, but I mean he's cooking. So he gave us CM Punk, he gave us Randy Orton, he might give us Cody Rhodes again. Whatever, bro. Let him do his
They
thing.
are, isn't it? Because he won the thing. He won the
Huh?
Yeah,
King of the Ring.
SummerSlam. Yeah,
So he's
confirmed
fighting
already. Yeah,
himself.
SummerSlam.
True.
Yeah,
Unless of course Seth's there, but I
that's
divulge.
always a possibility.
I mean, if you want to
But
segue
yeah, no.
that
Go on.
to a quick little thing in the sheets, Cody Rhodes tweeted earlier this week, or he posted on Instagram a weird little speech saying kind of like thank you for everything, and I can't wait for what's next kind of thing. It was more like a goodbye, kind of like a heel turn goodbye, I guess, where he might actually take the deal and he snakes John Cena. There might be a little surprise at SummerSlam if you smell what I'm
Oh,
cooking.
fuck off. No, 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 no,
If
no.
you smell what
Derek
I'm
knows when
cooking.
he's showing up. Derek, what's the
If you
SummerSlam
smell what I'm cooking.
Rock rating, bro? What are we talking about?
It's just the rumor, bro. But apparently he might finally take the rocks off for this time, and that's where he turns heel. And then I'll do John Cena's next character portion. But quickly, before we even continue with any of that, as Derek said, at first it wasn't really believable of him being a heel. But now I feel like now that he's got more classic villains like Randy Orton and CM Punk, it's become more entertaining to intertwine. I think especially with the CM Punk feud, it really elevated his heel character because then he caught out his personality, the way he was like mocking CM Punk and copying him kind of thing. Also still being the heel he is now. It made him look more comfortable, I guess. So now
It'll never happen. But if we want to go crazy with the Uncle Howdy stuff, you could say that John Cena is turning everyone that he's faced heel. Because imagine Randy Orton turns heel, then CM Punk, we can turn him heel. Who cares? He does whatever he wants. It doesn't matter. Then Cody turns heel, and then Uncle Howdy's like, "Well, I infected them through you. Now look what you did. Now you have to redeem them all." And
Oh
then
my God,
John
the face
Cena's in
run.
there. He's like, "You are blessed. You are blessed. You are blessed by John Cena." And then they're good. And then he leaves. Put me in the writers' room, all right? Oh, also R-Truth heel.
Who the hell's that guy?
I'm just saying, bro. Ron Killings.
He's not on the wheel now.
It's not gonna happen, but drug free since '93, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah. So my grain of salt, I heard it on another podcast, so we're stealing it. WWE has an age problem. All their superstars are old. What are we doing to fix it?
Do you think so?
Oh, they all are old. John Cena old, Cody old, Seth old.
I wouldn't call them
Randy
old. They're
old.
still what, like 40? Like they're kind of like in the prime of their age when it comes to
Roman
wrestlers.
Reigns old. Yeah, but they're all retiring, bro. Let me look, bro.
I guess maybe
A
from
lot
the
of these
men's
guys,
side. But
yeah,
From the women's side, Tiffany Stratton, what, like 25, 26?
yeah.
The same
she's-
thing. I guess with the majority of the women, they're either late 20s, low 30s. I don't think there's anyone who's like high 30 besides probably Natalia. Sorry, Natalia, for putting you out there. But
Okay, but then what are we doing after all the men go? AJ Styles retiring next year.
but he's
He's
not doing anything.
48. Like we need Austin Theory and Braun Breaker to
I was
start.
gonna say
doing
if you
something.
think Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are kind of the main event right now, the Intercontinental Champion is Dominic Mysterio, which is more or less our age. So
Bronson Reed's 36, so he's all right.
who else is
CM
there?
Punk 95,
I don't know how old Gunther is, but he's world champion currently.
46.
Cody
Finn
Rhodes
is
I think
43.
he's 40.
Gunther is 37. So yeah, we can deal with that.
But that's just usually what
Jey
the men's
Uso's
are.
about to be 40.
Their prime is usually around like the 30s to 40s. There's very rare times where they're in their 20s. The Rock was probably one of them. Randy Orton was another, where they were like
Penta 40.
Brock Lesnar was like
Rey
20
Mysterio 55.
something.
He's
Along with
50
Kofi,
actually.
Eli.
Seth 40. I'm just saying, in a couple years, bro. I don't know.
In a few years,
Sammy
well, I mean,
40.
like we're gonna be losing a lot of these guys in the next few years too. So again, like that thought process of like enjoy these guys while you have them.
Yeah.
And hopefully just hope to like build the next future. Like I know like Braun Breaker the next few years is gonna be the top. Jacob Fatu the next few years is gonna be at the top. But who's
Sheamus
gonna be
47.
oh
Rusev. Okay, he's only 39, so maybe we can keep
They're
him.
still on TV though.
Tyler Bate 16.
16.
He's actually 28. He's 1 year younger than us.
Crazy.
Sorry. Pete Dunne 31. I don't know.
Wait.
I just heard and I was like, yeah, damn, they're right. I didn't even realize, bro.
Like I was saying, Hulk Hogan's
Ludwig,
been bald for like
35.
40 years, so
I mean there are some of those guys who will probably like you look at Randy, like Randy's like isn't like Randy like 50 now?
40
Okay,
something,
I'm
no?
getting
45,
to it
46?
now. Alistair Black 40. Alex Shelley 42.
Yeah.
Andrade. It's 35, but he's never gonna make.
Well, that's what we're saying. Like, if you're in your late 30s to like early 40s, it's kind of like your prime in wrestling. Like, look at Derek; he'd be in the prime of his life right now. But you know,
But he's 40. But like, do I want to see him wrestle in 5 years? I don't like. I don't know, bro. Drew is 40. Like in 10 years, they're cooked, bro. Kevin Owens 41.
That's what it is, bro.
Johnny
Kevin
Gargano
41?
37.
But if you really looked at it, these wrestlers came into the scene like 10 years ago, so they're probably like what, early 30s? That's where they debuted as the rookie, and then now they're kind of like getting to the point where the veteran, where they're 40s. Like 10 10 years before that, it was the PG era. You know what I mean? We were watching freaking John Morrison versus Dolph Ziggler, and then 10 years before that, it was Ruthless Aggression era, almost Attitude era. So I don't think the longevity is always there. I feel like it's just every decade a new group come in.
Okay, then we're good. Nothing to see here. Let's get into the
Oh,
sheets, baby.
Unless you're saying maybe there should be more youngings in there, which I don't know.
Well,
That's-
we have to start building them up, is what they were saying on the podcast. Because like all the young talent right now, besides like Dom, I don't know, like in the men's division at least, who's really getting pushed like that? Jacob Fatu, I don't even know. He's probably old too.
Well,
LA Knight, old. CM Punk, old. Just think of all the main events that have happened. Old people, bro.
they bring us in.
They bring the money in, of course, but I'm just saying, like back in the day, you had Brock Lesnar facing Triple H or whoever else. You know what I mean? The older guys. there's always a younger guy coming up. Now it feels like they're just getting suppressed. They don't have the chance and they don't win anything. I mean, Lyra on the women's side, like they're doing a better job there, but Jade, but I think she's older. I don't know. How long can you ride Cody to the money making? That's all I'm saying.
Till the wheels fall off. According to
Facts.
TKO.
Yeah.
All right, so sheets.
Shoots.
Let's get lost in the sheets.
Shut up. All right. I already got a spoiler for you guys on the Superman film. It's on the wrestling thing, so God knows who it's gonna be, bro.
Cody Rhodes is there.
Yeah. All right, let's start. It's been a while. CM Punk apologized for that tweet. People are saying that it was rigged and set up by WWE and TKO.
Industry plant.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, he always has been, so it's fine. WWE renamed the new bloodline to the Blood Tree, like Eric said. El Grande is getting recast. We talked about that. Cody addressed his criticism of WrestleMania 41 match. I didn't read up on this. I didn't even know what happened.
They don't happen either.
Back to the good old stuff. Britt Baker. I feel like we talk about this every Sheets. Wants to leave AEW again. So
I know.
maybe one day, maybe Evolution. Who knows? Saraya talked about her WWE return. She teased it, of course. I don't know if I really want to see her in the ring, but whatever.
She teased a lot of things.
Yeah, Karrion Kross. There's an update on his contract. I think he
Expires
still
this
has
month?
like a year or something. What?
From what I saw, that expired this month, but he made a new deal or something like that. because
Yeah. I think it's like a
it's
3 year
over.
or something.
Mhm.
Apparently AJ Styles is retiring next year.
Yeah, he re-signed his contract for one more year, and that's it. It looks like he old.
Talent is unhappy with Evolution. I didn't know
Clearly,
that. Apparently WWE still has plans for a new brand. Bring
Really?
back WCW. Good old times. Sami Zayn's been written off TV. I don't know why.
that was Sammy and Jey Uso. They got attacked this week. They were saying they were going to destroy everyone. They did. Just kept attacking, and Karrion Kross kind of helped too. But
The plans to break up Seth Rollins' faction has been revealed. I haven't read it because I'm not in the sheets like that. I'm sorry.
it
We might have to switch.
it just
Somebody
started.
else might have to be the sheets.
It just started
Exactly.
though.
Yeah, but look how many times we talked about the Judgment Day breaking up, bro. And it hasn't
It never
happened.
will.
So I don't think so.
Paul Heyman's called the Oracle now. They confirmed it on Monday Night Raw.
He's in the fucking ball. He's in the ball, bro.
uh,
AEW gave Mercedes Moné creative control. She's also doing the belt collector gimmick, which is pretty cool.
I know people are calling
She has like
her
18 belts.
Mercedes Hogan now, and then she got angry and she's like, "No, call me like Mercedes Omega."
Omega?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and people were like, "No, you're not."
That's crazy, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, that tweet that or because Chris Statlander won like a belt at like
oh
some other
yeah.
promotion, and then like Mercedes just sent like an eye emoji, and Chris is like, "Yo, stay the fuck away from me."
yeah,
Like,
yeah. She's like, "Stay away from me."
so I was like, okay, this is kind of funny. I'm kind of like, I think that one tweet alone got me into like the whole belt collector thing. Like,
Yeah. Tony Khan apparently addressed the Britt Baker rumors. I don't listen to that guy, so I don't know. And then we have more, but I'm seeing another video here that says 9 predictions for WWE Evolution, and it's Penta attacking Chelsea Green. Let's go, bro.
It's because
Get
they
it
fought.
going,
They
bro.
fought in Lucha Underground, right?
Yeah, I know. It was a
That's funny.
banger, bro. Get it going. Let's go.
that's
I don't
funny.
It's
care,
so
bro. Fuck it.
crazy, bro.
Eric was the first to report this, but or was it Derek? Fuck, one of you guys. R.I.P. to the WWE personality from Canada. Good old pal
yeah, I
Scott
said it to you
Stanford.
guys. Yeah.
What?
What's a full moon?
I don't know what this guy did and how he had this job for that long, but
Our buddy, our
Yes.
pal.
our buddy pal Scott Stanford left WWE.
It makes
We
sense
wish
though.
him well.
What somebody was telling me is that he was on the score, right? So, hey, Hades, appreciate the hype. I don't know when you messaged that, but appreciate the love. They were on the. He was on the Score. It's on Netflix now, so he's not appearing anymore. They don't showcase him. He's on commercials.
Mhm. And
So
Sportsnet too is not. They don't have WWE rights. They have TNA rights.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it just
Oh.
made sense for him to go. He's been there forever, but it is what it is, right?
Shayna Baszler was a producer for NXT.
Yep.
Shout out to
Yeah,
her.
she was.
Got rehired. It's pretty good.
Yeah, she
She did
was.
something.
We
That's
like
my
it.
girl
Um,
She know.
for the Leaf Village.
good old AEW Collision was the rank was up. All right, ranked number 3 on cable, and guess who watched it? This guy, banger. It was Collision number 100. Wait, I lied, bro. I meant Dynamite. I take it all back, bro. I don't watch no Collision shit. I watched AEW Dynamite. It was like the 700th show or whatever. It was a banger, bro. I'm excited for All In. AEW signed a new multi-year deal with good old Dustin Rhodes, the 56-year-old. So congrats to
He
him.
signed for like 6 years, did he? Like something lengthy, like brother. Like you're not wrestling for that long, or
It's
maybe
gonna
you are.
be gold dust, bro.
Good old WWE names Maybelline New York as the first ever official cosmetic partner of WWE. Because baby, it's Maybelline. So look out for some eyeshadow promos
Everywhere.
on Sunday, of course. And I think that might be it, unless you guys have some.
Yeah, I have a couple. I think I did mention the whole Cody Rhodes heel turn. Um, there was another one where Charlotte Flair was also getting pretty real. She did an interview this week where she said what Tiffany Stratton actually hurt a lot. She said that reaction that she gave was genuine and real. She said life has been very difficult. It's been very hard. She says that everyone always says she wins everything. She wins. She doesn't earn anything. She wins everything. But she said that she may appear as a character like that, but she feels like she's a loser. So she says she feels like she loses her friendships, relationships. She says especially her marriage. Like, this is my third divorce. She feels like she doesn't always perform to her best, and that she always has this pressure of being the queen. But in reality, she just feels like, again, as she said, she's a loser. Um, it was something else when it comes to that. Um, oh, that she is Charlotte on there, but she says sometimes when people chant stuff or say things, kind of like what Tiffany Stratton said about her relationships. She's like, well, you're not really attacking Charlotte. You're attacking what's her real name, Ashley.
Ashley.
Yeah,
Ashley.
it's like you're attacking Ashley, and she says sometimes she can't really separate that. So she says that when she fails in the ring, sometimes she doesn't feel that Charlotte's failing. She feels like Ashley's failing, and that's kind of like messes her up in real life. So yeah.
And like feeding into that point, Randy Orton was also on Stephanie McMahon's
Oh,
podcast
you're right.
last week, and he also talked about the mental health, like the mental health component of like coming back from like the injury, and how like again, like a lot of people don't understand that, again, like athletes in general, whether they're WWE superstars, basketball players, like there is a real mental component. Like people just think that it's just clockwork. Like somebody gets injured, oh, they'll be back in like 6 to 8 months, a year, whatever, whatever. The amount of mental strain it takes for somebody to really feel like they can actually perform and not have that apprehensiveness of like, what if I mess up my back again? What if I tear this again? What if I do this again? It's a real thing, right? And I think especially with WWE superstars, we've seen it with a number of superstars, right? You are portraying a character for 20 years. It is very easy and common to lose sight of where you draw the line between the real person and the character, right? Especially back in the 80s, you had guys like Randy Savage who believed that they were Randy Savage in real life, Hogan who believed like he was Hogan in real life. Compare, wait, say something. I don't know if you're. Are you muted? Oh, okay. Okay.
I was trying
Right.
to
So,
interrupt, but go on.
but yeah, like again, like like people also have to remember or understand that these are real people and they have real lives, and you have to be able to separate the performance, which like they'll go out and they'll be happy, cheery, and yada 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 yada. And I think fans oftentimes cross that line in regards to what barriers they're allowed to cross as fans. You look at the Scarborough guy who got arrested for stalking Liv Morgan, and it's just
Oh, we
like
have details
you.
right now. Yeah, we're going into it. 2-page
Uh,
letter. Uh, uh,
Sicko,
the
bro.
fuck?
A freaking freak.
Liv, Gianna, it's me, Sean, the guy you hang out with on Final Fantasy 2 online, the one that called you Bubble, and also that it's in italics. That's why I'm looking crooked, and also the one that you all disrespected, exploited, and invaded my privacy on a daily basis, all the way in Canada. I came here to pay you a friendly visit, nothing more. Yet I'm the one who looks like the stalker, thanks to all of you.
Well, yeah, you are.
Buddy, you came
You
from
are.
Canada, dude. What the frick?
Sean Aaron Chan, 41 of Scarborough, Ontario, who's a stalker of WWE's Liv Morgan. Bro, I swear to God, if this guy is the Cherry Blossom guy, oh my
That'd be
God.
crazy.
I swear to God, bro.
Oh,
Oh
you
my
remind
God.
me of something else. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch's home got broken
Yeah.
into. They took a
Burglar.
certain
They have
amount of
a
money.
gun?
Seth Rollins had to call the cops.
They have
Just,
a gun?
just stomped his ass out, bro. That would have been funny, actually. But, it is what it is. I don't know what happened if they were in the house or not, but all I know is that you get to
I don't
contact
think
them.
they weren't home. They weren't home. Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was like one of their other houses. So like they weren't home at the time.
The beach home.
Yeah. But yeah, I think as fans, like people kind of have to realize and reel in that these are real people. And again, like I always hate like the whole like debate where people feel like, oh, like you're a celebrity, so if I want to get like, when people like get rag on CM Punk for like not wanting to do autographs at like airports, it's like, yeah, because they're going to their destination. Like remember when like I met my best friend Samoa Joe. Um, I was hella nervous going to go talk to him. And one because I was marking out like crazy, but the whole time the only thing I was thinking in my head is just like this is just a random dude. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know where I come from. He doesn't know anything about my life. He's got no reason to even want to sit down with me or even allow me to
Mhm.
day, which is why I appreciate even more that he did because he really didn't need to do it, right? I
They're not
think
on the
people,
clock at that point, too. You can think of it as a
you know,
regular job. You can't have
yeah,
people coming
like
up to you and asking you where the fucking soup can is when you're at the fucking bus stop or whatever. You
when
know
you're
what
at
I
the bus
mean?
stop, bro,
You know what I mean? Like they don't
or
get
like
paid to do that.
people ragging on Eric asking like what like, oh, I called you to like shut down the noise complaints over here. You didn't do it. Like what the hell, man? Like
Fucking
like you can't
Hamilton, bro.
like again like everybody has a life to live. Respect the fact that like if somebody is doing their thing and they're out with their family or doing their thing and they don't want to have to appease to you, like respect it and move forward and that's it kind of thing, right? And I think that like again, the internet has allowed a lot of people to really voice their opinions and not realize that like, yeah, like people read this stuff and like it does have a toll on them, regardless of how much money they make or how much they're in the celebrity spotlight. Like, yeah, they're performers and they're out here to perform and entertain us, but they also have to go home and people need to remember that and respect that. So if you don't get it, you don't get it. If you do, awesome. Like, relish in that moment, like allow that thing to be something that you take with you for the rest of your life, but don't overstep the boundary just because you feel like you are entitled to that. Like no one's entitled to anything in this life, right? So
Well said. You mentioned the Randy podcast, right?
yes.
Yeah, I just listened to it. It's really good. If you guys haven't listened to it, with good old Stephanie McMahon.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
A couple highlights from that, as Derek mentioned, the mental health issues he's having. He was having a lot of panic attacks and stuff. So he was taking some medication, but then afterwards, he's been okay this year to be off of it, which is pretty good. The other thing they mentioned was when the infamous, one of the most popular and viewed videos of all time on YouTube, where Randy Orton, he had Triple H, I believe, handcuffed to the ropes. Randy DDT Stephanie and kisses her, which he said he was in his 20s. He was starting to get blushy, in there. He's like, I didn't want to do it. And Stephanie was calling him out. I was like, look, you're still nervous about it now. He's like, oh, it was a different time. Interesting.
No, Randy.
It's so
Randy's
funny
a
'cause,
real
like,
one for doing that, bro.
I thought he was
Anyways,
willing to do
He's
it,
because
but
bro, his character, oh my
not
god,
that I
because
meant the podcast, but Go on.
Yeah, but like that segment in itself was so good too because like, oh man, like the build towards that match was like honestly like they cooked every week for that. Like it was so well done. But like just like seeing like where Randy was at that point where like this guy was like super locked in. So here I'm gonna say like yeah, like I did not want to do that. That was so like awkward and stuff like that. It's like that's hilarious because like it looked like you like it legitimately looked like you had voices in your head. You're kind of like, oh yeah, I'm a like honestly I thought improvised. I didn't even think
Yeah,
it was something that they had planned. I thought that he was just going along with it kind of thing.
but you know her sick father had to make them do it.
Oh, of course. But yeah, really good podcast. Major respect to Randy Orton. What was I gonna say? Carmelo Hayes and Kalani Jordan are engaged. Congrats.
Mhm. That's what he's been doing. It's the only thing
Yeah.
he's been winning at as of late.
And AEW Dynamite's Go Home show from yesterday is #1 on cable. So make sure you watch that shit. All In is going to be All In at 3 p.m. All right, I'm back for 1 week only.
Yeah,
And then I'm not watching it.
I will
again.
be all out, but okay.
Yeah. When All Out comes to Canada, I will be all out again. But for now, I put it on one time in the week. I was bored. I was like, I don't really want to watch Raw or SmackDown right now. I'm just gonna catch up during the pay-per-view. Let me see what AEW is doing. It's pretty good. I skipped through some parts, but it's pretty good. You want to do AEW predictions or what? I'm here.
She.
Honestly, I don't even know the full card.
Want me to pop
It's
it up
probably
here?
like 40 matches.
I think there's probably like 25 matches or something like that. Like,
We're about to reach 2 hours and it's almost midnight, so
Oh no, skip that then. That's all the news I have right about now.
because I'm up right now.
yeah, I think
Look
that's
right
it. That
now.
is all the sheets right now. Is that it? Guess we could quickly look
So,
through the AEW
I
things.
mean, I'm looking at AEW news, but I don't think there's anything else.
AEW All In. Alright, let's quickly see. Does it even have a website? Doesn't look like it.
Tony Khan hopes that Jim Ross will be at AEW All In.
From what I see here,
Well,
it's 11
easier.
matches. Oh, sorry. Let me remove the thing. It is 1P, which I don't know what that means. What does a P stand for? 1P. FTR versus the Outrunners, which I have no idea who those people are. 2P is Big Boom AJ and the Conglomeration.
The conglomeration. And
Yeah.
I'm assuming the P for the pre-show.
Versus the Don Callis family. Okay.
Yeah, get to the good shit, bro. Skip that.
Timeless
skip that.
Tony Storm versus Mercedes
Oh.
Moné, which would probably be a very good match.
Banger, bro.
I actually hope Tony Storm wins that, for God's sakes.
She's shook right now, bro. She was watching Mercedes versus who the fuck was it? Mia Shirai. Banger, of course.
Io
Bring her to
Shirai.
Evolution. I think that's her name, or Mina Sharina or some shit.
I think it's like Mina Shikara something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a banger, right? We love it. We love it, right? We're here. It's at cinema. But Tony Storm was ringside beside the commentary desk with like a table with a steak and a cake. And she was just there. She was like looking like she was about to get beat up by Mercedes Moné. And then Mercedes would come by and like scoop some of the cake. He'd be like, it was a good match. Anyways, go on.
John Moxley, the champion, versus Hangman Adam Page. You know, I love me some cowboy in a Texas death match because, of course, John Moxley has to play himself as Matt is doing. I don't want to say his first name because I will mispronounce it, but it's Okada versus Omega. Continental versus International. Make that the.
First off, it's not a Texas death match. It's Texas death. They want death, bro. There's no match. It's
It
death.
says there. It says Texas death match. I don't know. I'm reading what it just
No,
says.
no. If you watch, oh my god, if you
He's got-
if you watch the show, they want Hangman wants Texas death, so there's gonna be death. Yeah, Okada versus Omega.
Intercontinental Championship on the line. Should be a pretty good match.
It's a unification match.
Participants to be determined for both the women's and men's casino gauntlet match. It's the usual they do. It's gonna be 30-minute matches each.
I think MJF is in it, and what's his name? The guy that had his partner pass away. What was his name? Briscoe?
One of the Briscoes, Mark Briscoe.
Sorry, it was his brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, him and MJF are kind of beefing, so that's a thing.
Yeah, he told
And
him he was the one who
then-
should have died or something like that. It was something out of
Yeah.
pocket.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
the
Yeah, it
promo.
was super out of pocket. It was super out of pocket.
Yeah.
That guy. Also, him being in the Hurt Syndicate is hilarious, but
It's so funny. Yeah.
I digress, bro.
He hurts people.
But Big Bob and Shelton were putting their hands on these random scrubs, bro. They're fighting for the tag team belts. Hopefully they go in, bro. But
A lot of tag team
Anyways.
matches here, but I guess they throw them all together. Swerve
Oh, yeah, of
Strickland and Will
course.
Ospreay versus the Young Bucks.
for the
Tag-
EVP title, fam. Of course.
the Young Bucks
and then
lose. They will be stripped of their executive vice president titles. That's not happening,
Yep.
but okay.
No, but it's
then I
because
think
Swerve is gonna turn on Will Ospreay. It's gonna be looking sick, bro.
it's like a double condition kind of thing. Like if they'll lose their EVP status, but if Swerve and Will Ospreay lose,
Oh,
then
they
they're
cannot
not allowed to
challenge for the
title
world championship for 1 year.
for a
Will
year.
Ospreay
Yeah.
said it for Swerve. He didn't agree. So people are thinking they're gonna turn on each other, which
Okay,
has been
makes
the
sense.
case for a while.
Adam Cole, baby, champion of something. He's TNT champion versus Kyle Fletcher.
He's
Uh,
bald.
Okay.
The Hurt Syndicate with MVP and MJF versus Jet Speed and the
Yeah, that's the
Patriarchy,
match.
which is Christian Cage and Nick Wayne for the three-way for the AEW World Tag Team Championships.
I'm hoping that like
Hops.
Christian or Nick Wade like turns here because like sheet stuff like Christian basically said that he didn't want to reunite with Edge until he finished his program with Nick Wayne. So he wanted to prioritize that first, which honestly great on Christian because it allows him to build Nick Wayne as like a superstar before he kind of goes off and does like the stuff that I want to see. So I think that's really cool.
and yeah,
But yeah, continue.
the last match is the Ops, which is Hobbs, Shibita, and Samoa Joe.
Oh my god.
Champions of the AEW World Trios title versus the Death Riders, which is Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta and Gabe the Kid
Yes,
Oh my
because
God,
Pac
Gabe.
is injured again, I think.
for the 20th
Of
time.
course.
That's it. P
he
means
injured
the
when he
match
left
will be
WWE?
broadcasted on the pre-show, card subject to change.
Yes.
You're welcome.
0 hour.
You will be there.
9 a.m.
So
We'll
on
be
the
there.
main
We'll be there.
card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches that are going to be on the card.
Hey,
So
as
11
long as
matches
it finishes
total.
before 8, that's all that matters.
The pre-show will finish
Freaking
before 8.
long amount of wrestling. That's for sure.
Yeah, like usually the AEW events go until like 12 or 12:30, so this is gonna be a long one.
Oh man, we're gonna have to double screen.
Buddy, this is the pre-show.
Oh,
But it should be fun. It looks
Alright.
entertaining.
there we go.
But honestly, I'm down to have Saturday night's main event on like a tablet or something. Like I feel like it's gonna be okay, but I don't think it's gonna be great.
Until
like,
the Gunter match, at least.
yeah, and
then-
then
then
maybe
we
we'll
can put
switch
it on.
over.
I think all the matches will be
Alright.
good though, no? Drew and Randy,
It's gonna be a fun weekend.
Jimmy and
gonna be-
and Solo.
Yeah.
Look at you little WWE fanboy. Look at you. Why don't you broaden your horizons,
Your
right?
Your
We got the two best wrestlers of all time, Okada and Omega.
the
the
ring
fifth
general
time.
the ring general and your dad.
I can't wait for that 5-star match. God damn it.
But yeah, that's it. That is pretty much our review. We came back with a storm. Of course, the storm is always coming. Shout out
timeless
Jay
as well.
Cargill. It's also timeless. But yeah,
After the weekend.
we missed last week. We put it all together for 2 hours. Appreciate everyone who stopped by today. A lot of you guys viewing right
Yep.
now and commenting, which is nice. I guess till next week, we'll have a lot of results for next week's podcast.
A lot. Well, at least we could just skip SmackDown at this point because, Saturday night's main SmackDown will have. Anyways, we'll get there later. Take us
Exactly.
home, buddy. Take us home.
All right, till next time, it's been your boy, Eric of USC.
I'm Matt from UFC and I watch AEW.
This is Derek at DMFC.
See you guys next time. Peace.
Later.